Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Supernatural Selection. Are you an independent creator? Do you have a webcomic or an Etsy store? Do you 3D print things? Or are you just looking to get some word out for your Discordian cabal with social terrorism? Well, we'd love to help. And David, I believe you've got some details about how we can help.
Why, certainly. If you go to supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, that is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, you can learn how to advertise with us.
That's right. I believe the rate is $2 per episode. You can't beat that with a stick.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, we've tried.
Yeah, that's cheap. That's literally cheaper than dirt.
Mm-hmm. And best of all, if you're not sure how to write an ad, we'll do it for you. We'll even record it.
Absolutely. Just let us know what you need in the ad, and we'll be happy to do that for you.
And again, that URL is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact.
And now, back to the show. I pushed the record button.
You pushed the record button, eh?
I did.
Sounds like a
We're
threat.
on the record now.
Sounds like a threat.
Yep. Anybody got anything to say on the record before we get started?
No gods, no masters.
No gods, no masters. Titty sprinkles. Anyone?
Titty sprinkles.
Titty sprinkles.
No, I got nothing.
Wow.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Wait a minute. Get back here, fucker. You're hosting.
Oh, you can't make me.
This is
Never!
this is entertainment.
Well, welcome to the distraction hole, everybody. We are here. We are being distracted by ourselves because we think we are witty, but
I'm so glad you didn't say we were distracted by our holes.
well, you know, that's just something for you to do in private. You don't contemplate your holes on the air.
Says you.
Well, I mean, that kind of lines up with something I'm going to mention during my segment, so.
Oh no.
So I am Mike, as usual.
Hi, Mike.
Everyone says, you know, mine are so chaotic, but I don't feel like they're chaotic. They're just off the cuff. They're unscripted.
Sure.
But they're not chaos. It's not like, you know, monkeys are swinging from the chandeliers, although that would be awesome.
That would be pretty fucking cool if we had
It'd be expensive, though. Monkeys are expensive.
That would be awesome if we had a chandelier for a monkey to swing on.
Yeah. So, and joining us, me, you out there, everybody, as always, David, how are you this week?
This week specifically?
I mean, how are you doing now in this moment, in this slice of time? If time is actually real and not just a construction of our brain.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I grabbed some Tylenol because I have a headache, but I'm recording this because I love our audience.
Just stiff upper lipping it, right?
Yep. Got a real stiffy going on.
It's a wrong pill, so it's not the only thing stiff right now.
Well, he just took it, so that's going to take about 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not if you keep talking with that tone of voice, Mike.
Distraction hole after
David.
dark, baby.
Come on, David. Get with it, David. Oh, yeah. And Kevin. Yeah, Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin.
Hi.
Is your upper lip stiff?
A little bit, but I actually had a really important question, guys.
Yeah.
Do we have AOL keywords for people to search? Like, I feel like we're behind the times. I read something about AOL keywords, and I'm wondering if we need to do that.
AOL keyword, anal floss.
What does AOL look like now? I'm curious. I'm
you
gonna
know,
look at it.
I'm gonna go because I don't give a shit anymore about my search history. Big yellow banner and news. It is a landing page.
And I see a lot of blank spaces where there would be ads, but thanks to my ad blocker, I don't have to see them.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's not as garish as it used to be.
No.
Do you think the mail still does the "you got mail" sound?
It doesn't.
It better. Wow, they sold that. This is like Shitty Frames website.
Yeah.
Number 275 million.
Well, it's funny. This used to be the big joke on Coda's World was AOL being, its own walled little garden.
Well, they're seeing a news clip about the Times Square ball, and it looks pretty neat.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow, we're looking at AOL for entertainment. This is already off to a great start. The doing
ball's
good,
going
Mike.
in a hole.
I'm doing good, though.
I was watching the ball go into the hole. So, so we're all doing good. Audience, how are you doing?
We're good, Mike.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm glad that, or I am sad for you, whichever you said.
Like, you don't have to swear at us.
Okay, look.
I heard you, Lenora.
So, anything we need to get off of our collective chests before we delve into our own individual holes?
This bra. No. Yeah, Aaron. No, I don't.
Wait, are we doing the plugs up front?
No, I'm just saying, is there any stuff we do at the beginning?
Oh, like housekeeping. And we got housekeeping.
I'm gonna try to get the zine page up before the new year. That way we can. I still have to discuss when we're gonna ask for submissions to be due, but we'll figure it out.
I think we should release it in October.
Yeah, so maybe June for submissions, and then in October we release the edited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing we did last time then.
And this new one's going to be all them aliens.
Yeah. So we'll put that together, put a little logo together for that.
Yeah.
As far as any other site stuff, I still need to put together that web ring thing that I wanted to do for us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we already have the web ring on the site. We just don't have a dedicated page for it. But you can join and sign up right now. If you go to our web ring at the bottom of the homepage. It looks like it's old school HTML.
Yes.
But if you want to join, you will be put into the rotation of the websites. I'll go through the list and moderate it, but if you do anything supernatural or comic related.
Yep.
What the fuck was that?
That was me fixing a slight problem with Discord. Ignore that. So, yeah, we have a web ring because 2000 was the best year ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as it's not a web cock ring.
I don't even know how that will work, Mike.
You I don't
Bluetooth.
know.
Oh, whoa. That's.
Wait, now I'm here myself.
Are you?
I was.
Okay.
No, not anymore.
Okay. Wow. This is professional.
Wow, this is our last show of the year, guys.
Well, this is a perfect time for it to go off the rails.
It just falls apart right there. We just, by the end of it, we're so pissed off we don't ever do it again.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Quiet, Yoko.
Man, I'm just we make it almost to the end of the race. The car falls apart and we have to cross on a tricycle.
Right. Well, I'm going to come out and say it. I love you guys, and this year has been rough, and you guys have helped me through it. So I want you. Yes, you too, Mike.
Damn it.
No, seriously, it's always fun. This is a highlight of a week for me.
Well, good.
You just get to hang out with you too. So
yeah, this has been something to help keep me going a lot, and I agree, and I love you guys, and it's just been really good to. I don't care if we ever become successful doing this. I just want to hang out with my friends and have fun and entertain some people.
I don't want to be successful, but I would like to this be my job. That's about it. If I made exactly what I make now, just doing this, that would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That'd be cool.
So I guess we have to start asking each other if we've ever done ayahuasca.
No. I mean, I haven't.
Okay.
Though.
Now, if you put it in front of me, I might give it a thought, but,
I have a feeling if I did ayahuasca, I'd just be lost.
Next year, let's do one of these, but we all take some sort of substance and not let the audience know, and let them figure out which episode it is.
And then figure out if we can guess what each other is on.
Wow. There we go. That's a fun episode. So next year there's going to be an episode where all three of us are fucking high, and you're going to have to guess which episode it is and then what we're on.
And that'll be the game at the end of the episode.
The game is getting Kevin down off of the refrigerator.
Yes. The floor is made of
over
demons.
Like a gargoyle.
I'm gonna be
Don't come near my cheese. Don't come near my podcast cheese.
I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna sound like Lemon Grab. Unacceptable.
Oh God, yes. All right.
Mike just starts assembling Legos in the middle of the show.
Yes.
Oh man, Mike got me the coolest Lego for Christmas.
I wouldn't say coolest, but it was.
It's
pretty
coolest to me. It is a food truck, and it delivers donuts and coffee.
That's awesome. Well, now that brings up the question, Kevin, why is it cool to you? What is your standard of cool? Mike, what is your standard of cool? Let's interrogate this.
Oh, wow.
What the difference is.
I just think it's really cool because it's like just a neat little real life thing, and it has like a rotating donut on top.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say
Lego City stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was bad or anything.
No.
But no, you're like, I don't think it's the coolest.
Yeah, the coolest is the Starship Enterprise, which I still haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, which is, I know I'll never have that.
It's $400, so
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. But it comes with, it comes with Lego Wesley Crusher.
Hell yeah.
So you can end Lego Captain Picard, so you can have Lego Captain Picard tell Lego Wesley Crusher to shut up.
I do want to get the Lego Going Merry from the One Piece live action.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
But also, like, that Legend of Zelda... Because here's the thing. When I was playing with Legos as a kid, I'd always make my own little Link using, like, the green pirate bandana, little green tunic, and, you had swords and shields, so I'd do my own, like, little Legend of Zelda dungeons out of Legos, and it's cool that, like, oh, shit, they actually have Legend of Zelda Legos now.
So two things. One, I did that with the Enterprise, like, with using my Legos, so I'd have a multicolored, mostly white and red Enterprise. So that's why I really want the Enterprise, because like I said, I always wanted a Lego Enterprise when I was a kid. And two, you'll be glad to know that I believe that's becoming its own range the way Mario did. So right now they only have like that really expensive Deku Tree set, but they should be coming out with more. I'm assuming they might even coincide with the movie.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just cool that like all this Nintendo shit's coming out to Legos because like even the Animal Crossing, like that should bring money for them, right?
Yep.
Well, they had. I looked the other day because I was just looking at the Lego site, like I want to do sometimes, and I remember the Animal Crossing series. Last time I looked at it was maybe like 5 or 6 sets. Now it's about a dozen sets. So
wow.
Must be doing
do you ever
well
go
for them.
Do you ever go to Lego Ideas to see what people are pitching?
In fact, in the Macross Facebook group, someone posted their Valkyrie Lego Ideas, and I went there and voted for it because it looks pretty cool.
Fucking Robotech, man.
Yeah, I doubt it'll happen, but I'm still I'll give it my support.
Yep.
So here's something I'm trying to figure out. Are Legos still popular for children, or has it become more of like an adult thing?
So I think
I've seen kids still buying it.
Or especially like kids of Lego adults or, Lego or adults that were Lego kids.
Okay, I want you to picture
Legos for their kids.
I want you to picture a kid putting together a race car in their room, and the door busts open, and the dad stares at him, and the kid looks up. You all right? I learned it by watching you.
I'm thinking about like how much like Legos allow me to do stuff like creatively as a kid. And one of my characters from Cosmic Dash is based on 4 Lego pieces that I assembled.
Who is that, by the way? Is that Blue?
Blue the robot. Yes.
That's what I thought.
The pieces were one of the one block that has a little hole in it where you could stick a peg. A peg, basically. Mm-hmm. The peg was at the end of a 2-piece plate or a 2-point plate.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bottom of the plate, I would take 2 little like translucent sometimes you see them as jewels in a Lego treasure chest. and turn those into eyes.
Okay.
And that's how I came up with like Blue the Robot, and that's what I use in my comics. It was literally just 4 pieces.
I love that.
Yeah, it was like, and I wonder if like kids are still kind of having that experience. I'm sure they are. I'm not trying to like make any major commentary here, but
You're
I just
not being
wonder if like,
you're not being a Gen Xer here.
yeah, like if kids are still very much into Lego like that.
So David, you've never been here to our house, but this will be you'll
Not
be
to
at a
your
little bit of a
knowledge.
disadvantage. But I have a little mini game here. I want you both to hazard a guess. How many Lego sets do I have in my space right here, like immediately?
Like around your recording
I'm
area.
not counting what's in my bedroom, not counting what's in storage in bins in the garage.
Yeah. I'm gonna get. I have never counted because I'm terrified to. David, you guess first.
Well, you're saying assembled sets,
Yeah,
right?
they are assembled, not in box. I never keep any Lego in box.
No, that's fair. I'm gonna say 7.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Funnily enough, I'm gonna guess 14.
Ha ha! You are both way under.
Wow.
I don't have an exact count, but I stopped counting at 25.
Fucking hell.
Well, a lot of those are.
So a lot of these are probably some smaller sets too, right?
So the smallest sets are the Speed Champions cars, which are, they're cars. They're about 5 inches long by about 3 inches wide. So they're not that small. But yeah, some of them like to my right, I have the 1989 Lego Batmobile, the Lego Bat plane.
The Batwing.
Batwing, that's right. To my immediate left, the newest set I have is the Lego Blacktron revisit, which they just came out with earlier this year, I think.
Yeah, which Blacktron was like their space thing from like the 80s.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, originally it was classic space with the colorful spacemen, and then Blacktron was kind of like their more edgy, all black and yellow with black spacesuited dudes.
I remember I had some of those. Yeah, I recognize some of these. Yeah.
Yeah. And I never had any actual Blacktron sets, but I had, I think one of my cousins gave it to me. I've had an original Blacktron minifig. There's, all black guy with the silver printing on his chest. And I've had him forever. In fact, he's around here somewhere in one of those little, the Chessex dice cases you get.
The little clear ones.
Yeah. There he is. He's up there on my monitor.
Like my prize sets when I was like at the peak of my Lego phase, it was the UFO set, and I had all 3 of the major models: the big UFO, the Enterprise looking one, and then the TIE Fighter looking one.
Mike, is this technically the beginning of your segment?
I mean, it's kind of a group Lego segment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
note that in my notes. Group Lego segment.
So the first set I can remember getting that I remember as a set, because I remember as a younger kid, playing with a bunch of Lego, but I don't remember what sets they were from. There were like a lot of gray pieces. Some of it were space Legos because it had like space guys in there, but I don't remember what exact set they were. But the first set I remember getting as a set for like either Christmas or my birthday was my dad was a mechanic, and he worked at back when you had mechanics that worked at, service stations. They would have like a couple of garage bays and do actual, car work at the station. He worked at a Shell station, and I saw that in the catalog. It's like, ooh, I want that. And so they bought that for me, and it was just a little Lego Shell service station that had a mechanic bay. And in fact, it came with 2 minifigs. One was a long-haired dude in a Shell t-shirt, I guess. And then another guy that I guess was the mechanic, and he was wearing overalls. And that guy I said was my dad. So I have a minifig of my dad.
Now, tell him the thing you told me about the Lego when the Lego movie came out that made me nearly cry.
Oh, yeah. I brought my dad minifig with me because my dad passed in, 97, 98, something like that.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. See,
so fucking adorable.
see, motherfucker, this is the kind of shit I have to live with.
So when I went to see the Lego movie, I brought my little dad with me.
Oh, I'm trying right now to identify. I'm trying to find the first set that I had.
Well,
it was a pirate set.
Can I talk about my first Lego sets?
Go ahead.
No, this isn't a conversation involving you.
Okay, actually, you're not wrong. I never had Legos growing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't have Legos until I think I got one when Star Wars Episode 1 came out.
Mm. Well, we all can't be, winners. No, sorry.
Like the few times I would get around kids and do Lego, I had no idea what the fuck to do. Everybody's like, I built a race car. I built a spaceship. I have made a monstrous shape.
I followed the instructions.
I did not even do that.
No, I had like one of the most devastating losses I had as a child was I had 2 bins of Legos in a garage, and they got stolen.
Oh motherfucker!
Yeah.
No.
I did post 2 sets in host chat. One is the UFO that I adored. The other was the first Lego set I ever got. The little native islander pirate one.
Oh yeah, I remember that, the UFO series. Never had anything from it.
But I'm sorry, Kevin. You were going to talk about a set your first set.
No, not really. I mean, I just remember I got one from Episode 1, and that's all I remember.
Yeah,
like that was a real shift in like Lego history. Was when the Star Wars Legos came out.
So yeah, when they got that license.
So from what I understand, I don't think it saved Lego, but it definitely like
put them back on.
They were definitely not in the best situation when they took the gamble on licensing. And I think, if I remember right, like Lucas was very like generous with his terms with them because he really liked Lego as a brand. I think they were the only like actual toy set that was licensed out, apart from the other Star Wars licenses,
like the Kenner stuff, like the original ones.
Yeah.
So, and then again, think about like, even though he was super generous, think of how much fucking money he made.
Oh yeah,
oh god, yeah, hand over fist.
So
it's funny we're talking about Legos because I ended up watching like a Lego Life Day special.
Oh my god!
Like the Lego Star Wars stuff's fucking good, man. Like the cartoons and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard nothing but good things about them. I just haven't seen them. So
yeah, and also Lego is one of those brands that I've not seen, like with the ideas stuff, any of the idea sets that are licensed that get that they actually try to go after the license. I've never seen one denied because they couldn't get the license. Like nobody wants to not work with Lego.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you what, like Lego Media in general, like I'm looking at that new Batman game they're making, a Lego Batman game.
Oh yeah,
and that shit looks incredible, dude. It's like kind of like if they did Arkham Asylum style gameplay, but with like Lego Batman, and they're pulling from all sorts of different interpretations of Batman. It looks fun as hell, man.
Okay, I didn't know that was a thing coming.
Yeah, no, it looks really cool. They've got it's the same combat. Like you guys have played the Arkham games, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're real good. So I'm very excited about that.
I beat the first one, and then I got the second one, and Warren bought me Skyrim the same day, so I never got to play that game.
Oh man. Now you've got me on Amazon looking up Lego sets, and I'm looking at that Going Merry for like $139,
which is not nearly as expensive as I thought it was going to be. How's that?
Like it's a cool looking set though.
Yeah,
it's just so good.
Yeah,
I was never a knights or pirate ship Lego person, but yeah, that set does look pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so to get to the body of our show, where we talk about our own holes.
Now that we're 23 minutes in.
Yeah, we talk about our own holes. I don't know what order we're going, so I've got a die here, and I'm going to roll for it.
Oh, cool.
That's Kevin. Kevin goes first.
I got nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I rolled a 4.
Okay. The most efficient way. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep. The only way to do it, really, because there's no 3-sided die.
Yeah.
That would be funny to be in a universe where that could exist, but then physics breaks down.
I think I don't know. You could probably math. No, you can't.
Nope.
Well,
it'd be a coin.
Mike's going to try to 3D print one.
You start. I'm going to look this up.
Okay.
I'm sure someone's tried it.
So,
important questions.
Yeah.
So I've been writing for 4 months.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've only been, talking about it for 4 fucking months, but we haven't done a distraction hole in a while, so I haven't really talked about it, but I finished the first book.
Hell yeah.
It's done. Well, this draft anyway. If it ever goes to print, there'll be another draft. But yeah, it's done. I'm shocked.
And I took a couple days ago to catch up. I think I'm now a chapter behind again because you had the audacity to post the day after I caught up.
Motherfucker. Yeah,
but also, I've got to catch up on your other book, too. You motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. I am writing the Goblin smut now. And there is smut.
There you go.
You're only 3 chapters in.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for you to get to the to the smut in the smut. Yeah, but I've been writing and I'm just really excited to finish that first book, and I'm really happy with most of it. So,
and yeah, I'm sure we all have we as writers, we have our criticism of our work, but as someone who is reading it right now, all I have are little notes here and there, but I think you've done an excellent job.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't know, music has been helping a lot as usual with stuff, and
which you're not really a music guy in a lot of ways, so I find that interesting.
Yeah, and it's always like I found a song that gives me tingles, and a scene will form in my head, and I'm like, okay, well, that's how this is going to work in the book, or at least this is the mood I'm going to go for. There is a big battle scene in the second book that, David, you remember how this went in the comic. It involves Tirnanog.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and initially it was like Dream Theater or techno music or something like that. And then I just had this idea of what if the mood of the thing was Heat Above by Greta Van Fleet. Which is the most bizarre song you could do a battle to, I think. And or that's what I thought. And then I was talking to Gage at work, and he was like, yeah, no, I used to play Battlefield Zombies to this. I was like, oh, I guess that's a thing then. Oh, God. Other than that, Jesus, I don't know. We started watching Fallout Season 2 last week.
You're into both episodes that are currently out, right?
We have not watched the second episode yet because
you were supposed to watch it last night, but Kevin got tired.
Motherfucker, it was 12:40. It was 12:40. God damn it!
Yeah,
I mean, bah.
Hey, am I wrong though?
No, I did get tired.
There you go.
Fucking exhausted. It's been a week, dude.
But at least you've seen the first episode.
Yes.
To talk about the presence of the two houses.
Yes.
Yes, the fact that there was a third. So I'm just sitting here going, this motherfucker. I'm real curious about this.
I haven't played New Vegas in forever, so
right.
I forgot that there was Anthony House. Because you had Robert and you had his brother Anthony.
I don't remember Anthony.
Yeah, so it's on some terminals. They mentioned H&H Tools. That was Anthony's company. Basically, the houses, the two brothers. Robert was set to inherit the H&H Tool company, but was kind of in a succession type move, kicked out by his brother. So then Robert builds up Robco, then later buys up H&H. And we don't know necessarily what happens to Anthony. But my guess is that he's probably having Anthony run Robco as like the public face. So, he can run the experiments with all that stuff.
Right.
But I don't know, man. But yeah, I completely had forgot about that lore.
Yeah.
Because, it's a fucking terminal in the middle of a Fallout game. There's 50 billion of those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a YouTuber, I believe his name he goes by Oxhorn, who does Fallout lore videos, and it was a good reminder of that, and I got really excited about
I
that.
can't wait for Epic Nate to come back and start doing some stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's my Bethesda lore guy. So
yeah, Epic Nate is awesome with that. But
yeah.
you should also look up Oxhorn though. He's really good because he'll do a review, but then he will do a lore and references coverage of the episode.
Okay. It's Oxhorn?
Yeah, Oxhorn. It's Oxhorn.
Okay.
Because he does these like really cool deep dives into the lore and everything like that. And it's just cool because again, like it's been I don't know how many years since I've played New Vegas, and I had completely forgot about that shit on that terminal. But Oxhorn seemed to know about it.
Yeah. Well, I really enjoy Fallout lore. That's
yes.
Yeah. And I feel like I don't know who the real house is, but I'm guessing it's a guy that had the device that he put on the back of the dude's head.
Like if you're going to cast Justin Theroux, he's going to be the main house.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so, because God, that dude. He also sounds a little bit like Rene Abenjois, and I'm like, okay, who voiced House in the game? Sorry.
He also looks more like the house that you see in the game.
Yeah, on the terminals. Yeah.
Yeah. But I really loved like getting to know New Vegas and seeing like Dinky, the dinosaur.
Yes.
All that stuff.
Man, Novak. Fuck.
Yeah, right? Just, again, like, we are so fucking lucky to have a show that is that good and that, like, meticulous in, like, how it treats the lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Well,
like, that shouldn't be possible.
When the game is done by the guys that, or when the show's done by the folks that do the game, I mean...
Well, it's also thanks to Nolan's brother.
Yeah.
Can't remember his first name.
Man, you know
Jonathan?
what?
I guess.
Yeah, John Nolan, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he was a big fan of Fallout, so...
I tell you what's got me really excited is during the coming this season thing, we saw Victor.
Yes.
Yes, with his cowboy face.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but episode 2 is a very awesome catch-up with what's going on with the Brotherhood of Steel. And,
cool.
I've rewatched the first season, 4 times, and every time I kind of look at it from the perspective of a different character, like their playthrough.
Yeah.
And, I think I am most excited about Maximus's storyline this season.
Okay.
That's the other thing Oxhorn does. He does analyses of the characters, but then he does their special stats.
Oh, that's funny.
So he points out that Maximus is a low intelligence but high endurance character. And it makes sense when you see it in the show because he gets his ass handed to him.
Repeatedly.
The second storyline I'm very excited about is Norm.
Oh, I love Norm so far.
High charisma run, high intelligence character. That one.
I don't know about the charisma thing.
I'm not going to get into it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Also, what's the big, dumb, pretty guy that's taking care of the one-eyed lady's baby?
Chet.
Chet. Yeah, I like him.
Chet is so fun. Here's the thing. I think they could easily do a spin-off show set in a vault, and it's just you're dealing with vaulties for a couple of seasons. Nothing from the outside, just the politics of the inside of the vault. Like the whole incest support group.
God, that was fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
so good.
That fucking show, dude. That fucking show. Oh, man. Yeah.
I know that we kind of jumped around here a bit, but did you want to add anything more to your writing process? Like, how far are you into the next book?
I'm in chapter 2 right now. I've kind of hit some. Here's the thing: I hit some roadblocks during the holidays because like a big part of my writing is like being at work and not doing anything and daydreaming. And it was the holidays in a liquor store.
Oh
so
yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do that much. So
Yeah, I got there. I got to that point, like, because I finished the first book of not the first book, the first part of Fang, and then like I got hung up for like a week and a half on a chapter. But anyway, I'll talk about that another time.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's Terry with an undead wee folk on his back, so I'll leave that to your imagination. And
and as someone who's a big fan of Hellboy, and that classic kind of like Irish tale thing that they borrow from, like I see exactly what you're doing with it.
Right. I mean, that's the thing about being a writer.
Yeah. And it's cool that you're kind of, you're doing your own thing with it, but like again, you're doing a good job adapting it from what I've seen, not the Hellboy story, but the folk tale it comes from.
Right. Yeah.
But
which and that's the thing. I bought Yeats' book, Irish Fairy and Folk Tales, and read big chunks of it, and that really informed a lot of the Everyone storyline.
Oh yeah.
But also, it taught me something very important about Irish Fairy and Folk Tales, which I believe we've talked about on the show before, which is these are stories told by people getting progressively more and more drunk until they lose the thread and just end it.
Yep.
Because 90% of them start off really interesting and end with, "Where did you get the whiskey? I stole it from a merman." The end.
Yep.
That's it.
It's fun because I'm going more Germanic with the stuff that I'm doing,
which is fucking brutal.
Yeah. So it's cool that we're each kind of following our own like folktale paths and everything like that. But with you dealing with like Celtic and Irish sort of stories, I'm kind of looking that direction as well to see if there's any. Because I like that you're kind of adapting some like old standard stories.
Yeah.
Into your story, and I want to do the same thing. I kind of am with like Fangatraceria being kind of a Arthurian and a Little Red Riding Hood thing to a degree.
Right.
But,
and I'm enjoying the hell out of that, by the way. Now, before we go on, Mike, how have you coped with my writing and my talking about the writing? How does it make you feel?
I don't know. It's fine, I guess. I mean,
does it get on your nerves?
Not particularly.
Okay. Sorry, that's all my paranoia, I think.
No, not specifically, but in general.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
No. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You're very excited to talk about stuff that he may not have entire context to.
Right.
I do the same thing to Holly. We're all like, oh, I just figured out this really cool thing. And I kind of like sit there and I'm like, isn't that neat? Isn't that cool how that works? And she's like, I don't understand. I've not read it. So
yeah.
But how many times have I talked to Kevin about like something he doesn't really
cars
care about?
Or computer parts? Yeah. No,
absolutely.
And that's what we do.
There's
We're
no
friends.
judgment here.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to keep it to things that he would at least be somewhat interested in. Like, I'm not going to talk to him about, how to, like, put an aftermarket ECU engine management control system on a LS engine or anything like that.
My brain
And you're not going to talk about it here either.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. Like, Holly will talk to me because Holly loves like true crime stuff.
Oh yeah,
and she'll talk to me about that stuff, like specifically like non-murder kind of true crime. And like I'll listen and I'll pay attention, but also it's like it's not really my thing. But the thing is, that's what being like a friend and a partner is just like, no, letting that person talk about their thing and just telling them to enjoy it.
Just smile and nod. Just smile and nod.
I am very happy that Dusty reads it because, like, She is reading it like you're reading it, David, when it comes up,
Yeah.
you know? So, like...
Yeah, I barely, I'll be honest, I barely read your preview passages unless you highlight them to me specifically.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to know what's ahead.
No, I gotcha.
I want you to have that, like, hey, here's a person who's reading this and enjoys it and has that experience.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, and I think we all kind of need that. You've done that for me, which I appreciate.
And Dusty, like, highlighted a sentence, and, you know, she was a huge fan of the comic, and she highlighted a sentence. It was just a little throwaway line I put in there on purpose, and she was like, did you seriously just foreshadow what I thought you were foreshadowing? I was like, yes, I did.
Ooh.
It involves a horse.
Yes.
So.
I know what that references.
I know what that is. Which, man,
experience.
Man, you know, the story that horse is based on. David, you know how this ends.
Yeah, I know how it is. I don't quite remember the name of the story. It's
okay. I don't remember the name of the story either. I just remember I got to the part where the horse asks someone to do something.
Yeah.
And just the entire thing, I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I have to make the most lovable character ever. And I am so glad I did, and it seemed like everything came out of left field. So, hooray!
Well, and it's funny that, like, you have a horse thing that you're doing. There is a horse thing that I want to reference in Arthurian legend.
Oh, yeah?
But I haven't figured out a way to make that happen yet. Probably won't happen in this story, but this is because like Irish tales, like Arthuriana gets really fucking weird with all these little side quests on the Grail quest, where it's like a knight drinks at a fountain, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and now he has to fight the lord of the land because, that's the lord's fountain, you can't drink from it. Or sometimes there's a horse that gets cut in half by a gate.
Yeah, which...
and it's like those weird little Arthurian things that I love.
Yeah, you know, it's like whatever, you know how there were all these extra stories that got cut out of the Bible?
Yeah.
It's like Arthurian legend was like, no, more, bring more.
Yeah, no, because Arthurian legend, it was like a sponge that just soaked up everything every time it was introduced to a region.
You know, so like Christians with holidays.
Absolutely. It's so good. We should do like a literary show at some point. That's gotta be something. That's gotta be something on the list here.
Yep. Well, that list grows. Yeah. Man, I just found out something amazing. Do you know who voiced Victor the Robot in Fallout New Vegas? William Sadler. Do y'all know who William Sadler is?
Nope.
Death
from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Ah, interesting.
I hope to God he's voicing Victor, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I love William Sadler. Oh, man. Anyway, sorry about that.
I just recently rewatched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey. I haven't rewatched Face the Music yet.
I've watched Face the Music like 5 times. So
it's a good one. It's a good one.
It's not like the best movie in the world, but like it came out during COVID and it's got a positive message. I was like, yes, more, please.
Yeah, who doesn't love Bill and Ted?
Yeah, exactly. Even if like the plot doesn't make sense, it's a Bill and Ted movie. Who gives a fuck?
Kevin, did you notice the customer today that had the Wild Stallion shirt?
I did. I was like, you've got the purple version of my red shirt. Oh man, and like day before Christmas Eve, some dude comes in and he's checking out, and I like grab him a pint of something and bring it up, and like it clicks in my head. I'm like, I've seen the logo so much, I didn't even notice his shirt until he was like almost done checking out, and I was like, holy shit, No Dogs in Space.
No dogs in space.
So yeah, I was like, holy shit, and we just started talking about Marcus Parks. So. What's that, Mike?
I said,
oh, yeah. And Mike had a shirt thing today, didn't you? A customer was wearing a shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had it was a purple shirt that looked like a kind of advertisement. It said, it's like Worf, and he was endorsing prune juice because it was the drink of warriors.
A warrior's drink.
Yes.
I had a shirt thing. It was you remember in like the mid 90s, early 2000s, those like button ups that had all like the anime style designs and like that.
Yeah.
Oversized print. I saw a dude with a Kefka shirt from Final Fantasy.
Oh shit.
And I was like, that is so fucking cool. And Holly shook her head, but I'm like, that's so cool.
I was really afraid you were going to say it was one of those Iago shirts or whatever they're called, where it's just the girls doing the faces. Which I've seen those shirts, and I'm like, why would you wear this out in public?
Have you seen those cars?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that called? There's a term for that.
A fucking nightmare.
There's a term for that. It basically means embarrassing car or something like that in Japan. I can't remember the term. I'm not going to look it up. But yeah, when they put the characters on the cars. I saw a video of one that was a like an off-road.
Natasha?
Yes.
Yes, I looked it up. Why?
But it was a off-road truck, like, set up for like running in sand and stuff. But it said something like "keep hentai amazing" or something like that.
Oh my god!
And it was like it had just regular stuff on the side. It wasn't like obscene or anything, but just busting around the dunes and that. Bet you get you some funny looks from all the regular dude bros.
What was that in your town?
Oh no, this was on like Instagram or some shit.
Mind you, Sorry, go ahead. I was going
to say, do you all have a local themed car? Because I have several.
There is a Bigfoot hunter that we see all over the place.
Mostly it used to be donks.
Yeah. You familiar with donks, David?
No.
Like the big sedans with bigger
products,
than at least 20-inch or bigger rims and some kind of product like wrap on it. Like
it'll look like a Skittles bag.
There used to be a Skittles one locally, and
okay.
Haven't seen one of those in quite a while though. Now it's all Carolina lean trucks.
Yeah, I'm not quite talking about like branding ones.
Yes.
Because we have in town, we have a DoorDasher who drives a Naruto car.
Okay.
We have a Barbie truck.
Oh, wow.
We have a Nightmare Before Christmas truck.
Oh, man. At least it's a truck and you can sell it and it's not a tattoo.
So, yeah, we have a couple. A lot of them come to the store, actually. There's a Wonder Woman Jeep pickup truck. The Jeep
pickup
truck.
Yeah.
Like, it started out, and then seeing it in progress, because it's been over the past year and a plus or so, it's evolved. It started out with just a few Wonder Woman stickers, and it became more and more, and the last time I saw it was a full-on wrap.
Yeah, with the W logo and everything.
Do you think they have to do donuts in order to take the wrap on and off?
I don't know.
That's funny. It turns into a military Jeep.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut joke if you watch the TV show.
There used to be I wouldn't call it an art car, but it was almost to that point, but it was some little Japanese sedan of all things. I think it might have been a Civic, 4-door Civic or something like that. But it's painted maroon red, and it had like some kind of actual body kit on it that was painted yellow, but then it had additions like a literal plywood wing that was taller than the roof of the car.
Mike,
salad bowls painted the same color as the car, attached to the hood,
covered in crosses.
Yeah, it had crosses all over too. So it was like red and yellow, looked like mustard and ketchup. Now,
I'll find a picture of it because I've got a picture of it on my Facebook, and I will post it in the Discord in Host Talk.
Yeah, this thing was pretty wild. I haven't seen it in a while, though.
I think the dude's dead.
There also was a convertible Pontiac Trans Am that the dude had stuck all kinds of stuff on, but the most distinctive part, it had one of those Pizza Hut delivery toppers on the rear trunk lid wherever it went. Was it Pizza Hut or Domino? It was Pizza Hut. Yeah, it was Pizza Hut. But I never saw the guy delivering pizza. But it always had that. And it also grew. Like there's got to be like a kind of hoarder art car kind of brain thing going on, because those cars always evolve. They never get to a state that the person says, "Okay, I've completed it." They're just constantly adding on, and so it had just all kinds of protrusions, and like I think it was also like different colors and different parts and different times. I think he might have like even wrecked it at some point and replaced parts with the parts of another color car, but it was pretty wild.
Well, we did have a Wolverine and a Popeye down here occasionally. Wow. So these are guys who would actually like, they looked like the characters who would dress up and like do parties and stuff like that. But Popeye, like literally this old dude who had that squint like Popeye, he looked like Popeye.
Oh wow!
He had a Popeye themed truck, and the Wolverine was most interesting because the dude looked like movie Wolverine, had the hairstyle, walked around with it in public. He had his Wolverine themed truck, and then he would haul around a Sentinel head, like life size Sentinel head, to pose in front of for people.
Could you? I mean, if you're enjoying it, I'm not like trying to like shit on anybody if they're enjoying, but could you imagine being that person? Like you see something like that for the first time, and you're like, "All right, this is my thing now."
No,
well, I mean, like clearly he was making money on it, or at least I hope he was.
He better have been.
He was hauling that shit around. I'm sure he does like party appearances and stuff. But I'm like, that's dedication, man.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're just a little too small here to have somebody that goes that whole hog on it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I almost wonder, like, what would you be willing to decorate your car with if you had to do a themed car, like gun to your head? You get to choose, but what would you put?
So
I already know what I'd say.
So is it my current car or is like an idealized car? Like
we'll say your current car.
My current car, if I had to do something to it like that. You said you have an idea, Kevin?
Yeah, for you, I would I would take your car and do it up with I would do it up like a Valkyrie.
I would want a better car is the thing. That's what I'm saying. If someone put a gun to my head, what would I do to that car? What would you do to your car, though? The gun's to your head for your car.
Shuttlecraft. Star Trek shuttlecraft.
Oh, you wouldn't just go all in on the Autobot thing you've got?
Oh, going? That's a good point. Well, I mean, with an Autobot thing, all it needs is an Autobot logo, and it's got one.
Well, you could like, go even fuller like that. You have like, a head peeking out of the hood or...
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I know, but like, okay, fine. If you put it on a lift, in a thing on the bottom, it's like there'd be the forearms and then like the head looking down at you.
Somewhere where nobody would see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you go to those car shows and you like jack it up and have the mirrors under it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ever been to a car show and saw that? Like they tricked out the car so much that it's literally not used as a car anymore, and like all the undercarriage is clean and painted and chromed, and they have mirrors.
We get a lot of car shows here,
so you can look under it.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I can't really think of a theme that would fit a Buick Lucerne.
Anything could fit a Buick Lucerne.
I mean,
if you try hard enough.
Golden Girls. I guess it'd have to be Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fucking rad.
That's awesome.
What about you, David?
I drive a purple Chevy Spark, so I would probably go with the GameCube.
That'd be pretty badass. Oh, and when you start it up, it makes the GameCube startup sound.
Right. Dude, and then I've got to check my fucking engine because it should not be making that noise.
That's a hell of a knock.
So you see the boxy cube cars, and people always make them into like toasters, or they put the wind up key on the back. That would be great. Get a purple one of those Nissan cubes and just put the gray handle on the back.
Yeah,
I like that. I guess if I had to pick a second theme, I might go with Gengar from Pokemon. because I just put like a big smile on the hood with like the bright red eyes. Nice and simple, but I love Gengar. It's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Okay.
So, yeah, there we go.
Well, I honestly didn't have a lot to talk about this time, so I guess my segment's kind of over.
Okay, your segment's over.
It's been like an hour or so.
It's been.
Are we going to do the break, or are we going to do another segment?
We're doing a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like extending everybody's segments with my inane questions.
Well, that's fine. No, questions are good. That's why we're here for
Welcome
questions.
to content.
Population, us.
Yeah. So, Mike, you want to take us out?
So we'll be right back after this.
Drink your cyanide.
Hey, man, what's got you off in your phone there?
Oh, just going through all the funny Mothman memes and supernatural shit posts I've been wanting to share. I just don't know where to put the posts yet.
Don't you know about the Supernatural Selection Discord?
We have a Discord?
Yeah, for years, dude. Where have you been?
Can people chat with the hosts and get previews of upcoming episodes and generally post funny shit as much as they want with other listeners?
I mean, if that's your bag. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do that, but there are even live streaming events for the shows there, too. You've been in a few. How do you not know this stuff?
It must have been my doppelganger. How do I get into the Discord?
It's easy. Just visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com. Now say that 3 times fast.
Well, that's perfect. Now I can share 3 terabytes of Hollow Earth memes. Get it? Terabytes.
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Just don't do that. You should definitely not visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com to join the Discord. We don't want you there.
Too late. I'm already posting my alien abduction fan fiction with the general chat.
Join the hosts and listeners of Supernatural Selection on the official Discord. Just visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com. And we have returned.
Woo!
So, we're done with Kevin. We've taken him out back and killed him because he's served his useful purpose.
I was wondering why I had a headache and my brains were leaking out.
Next up is David.
Oh, shit. How did that happen?
I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
we're
no,
4,
that's
5,
fair.
6.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start off because I have this little thing because, it's our last distraction hole of the year.
Yep.
I asked some of our friends on Discord to send us questions or updates of things that they were distracted with just to see how people have kind of coped with it. Because 2025 has been a little weird.
It's been a thing.
It's been.
Anyway.
Has been.
Fuck.
So, we're going to do something that Lenora has been begging us for about a year.
Oh boy.
I'm going to read not the entirety, but basically I'm going to test how long you two can go regarding this article.
Before you do this, Lenora pointed out that one of us was excited by the idea of doing this. Now, that was probably me, and I want to point out that I was an alcoholic at the time, and I should not be held accountable for things I said at that time. So, that being said, continue, David.
Okay. So, before I get to the other questions, we'll go read through this real quick. I'm just going to read some highlights in the minute.
Yes.
You feel like it's too much, you tell me stop. I want you to beg me to stop.
Sure.
So, this is a tabletop RPG.
Kidding.
Because we're fans of tabletop RPGs for the most part.
Yeah, with you and me being on that podcast, yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like we have an interest in the thing that we do.
Uh-huh.
This is a TTRPG called Fatal. Fatal, from another time, another land, formerly known as Fantasy Adventure to Adult Lechery.
I remember it by that name.
Okay, yeah, I've never experienced this before.
They talked about it on Something Awful at one point.
Okay. Is a tabletop role-playing game published by Fatal Games in 2004. It quickly gained a hefty amount of infamy due to its content and rules, which feature One, extremely complicated and math-intensive mechanics and charts governing character stats, in-game actions, gaining experience in leveling, and combat. This can lead to results that are anywhere from questionable to outright self-contradictory. Many game mechanics relating to body parts and orifices, which are better left unelaborated.
Oh, yeah.
Themes of rape fantasy, racism, misogyny, and LGBT hatred. Lots of toilet humor, and generalized perversity. Even the cover art for the rulebook is not safe for work.
Goddamn.
The original name is another blatant hint at its content, and gratuitous spelling and grammar errors.
Fuck.
So, under provides example of in the TV trope page, I'm going to start reading some tropes to you. Okay. Let's see.
Sure.
Let's see. God, there's so many weird ones here. Okay, here we go. Apocalypse How? Class 6. It's its own little TV tropes language
Right.
here. The titular spell Fatal takes a week to cast or can be randomly activated by fumbling any spell and, quote, causes all life to die instantly on the current world of the caster. Right. Imagine triggering that and just ending the campaign right there. Let's see.
Well, I know how Spooky Dice Bag ends.
There you go. Artistic license, biology.
Oh, no.
The rules and character creation process allows for many examples of completely out-of-whack character biology. Many bodily features are determined by die rolls, which can lead to outrageously oversized body parts and orifices with negative circumference.
This is the math version of the dong slider in that Conan game.
It's possible to damage specific internal organs with attacks that have no business being so precise. As one review quotes, quote, the two stared at each other, then struck simultaneously. Jack's sword cleaved through the cultist's chest, cleaving through the nipple to the xiphoid process, the lowest part of the sternum, and the shoulder blade. The cultist blade only caused damage to Jack's appendix and his adrenal gland, somehow missing everything else in the front and back of Jack's adrenal gland and appendix.
Why would you ever... Did Guru-chan come up with this?
Again, like just the dice roll, it's like, okay. Having your heart torn out kills you in 2 rounds, which is slower than... Yeah, in 2 rounds, which is slower than having your testicles cut off, which a failed save will kill you instantly.
Whoa. But why?
Right? It's the dice roll, man. It's the dice roll and all the stats. A slash to the abdomen that misses all critical organs has a 70% chance of causing your small intestine to spill out. This isn't considered a particularly life-threatening wound. Childbirth never takes more than 14 hours.
Wait. Yeah,
Let's see. Let's find some... Oh, here's a nice fucked up one for us. Braunhilde.
Oh, no.
Female characters with high strength stats suffer inversely scaling penalties to their charisma stats. The stronger a female character is, the uglier she is.
What in the fuck?
Let's see. Let's get to one of the really fucked up
I
ones
hope
here.
I'm not supposed to be riffing right now because this is just aggravating.
Yeah, it's a bad game. Here we go. Conveniently common kink. The rules include debauchery tables for both genders, which determine the acts a character is willing to engage in based on a 1d100 roll. Whatever result is rolled, the character is game for all acts up to that in their table up to that number, but refuses the rest. I wonder where feet is on that table.
There's a part of me that wants to start doing the ding, 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 ding thing like you talked about. And I'm like, no, it's got to get really bad. Like, there's got to be something that just makes me want to end podcasting.
Disability superpower.
What?
A particular strength bonus can be gained with low intelligence. The player may re-roll low ability scores, thus making them more capable at the cost of acquiring deformities and mental issues.
That's kind of like GURPS almost.
Doorstopper. The official rulebook is 977 pages.
What the shit?
Let's see. Fantastic racism.
Oh no.
The rules include a page, only one page, for
Only
racial
one?
hatred. With two separate tables which lays out how each race views the others and how a character's racial hatred is determined based on the previous table. In either case, the tables heavily favor most races, either disliking or completely hating almost everyone.
So,
Let's
like,
see.
if you crit succeed, like if you get a nat 20, do you use a really bad slur?
Oh, I'm glad you asked about slurs. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Fantastic slurs. The
Oh,
rules
boy.
regarding race relations include a list of slurs. For instance, it's just they're like fantasy slurs, so there's nothing super offensive here. But well, I don't know. I feel like skinloaf or stovepiper feels a little what? Yeah. Let's see.
Look, I feel
we do
like
a couple.
I feel like the best insults aren't slurs. It's stuff like that one from Space Ghost Coast to Coast where he called Birdman a 6-piece chicken McNobody.
Those are fun.
I told Kevin my favorite one I heard recently, which is calling someone a unfrosted mini wheat. You unfrosted mini wheat.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
do I.
Here's one. I love the dead.
Oh no.
One of the available spells is Have Her Cadaver, which causes a female corpse to appear to be a living, unconscious woman. The spell's description notes that, quote, the most common reason for casting is copulation.
Okay, we're done. That's it. That's
Gross.
it. That's as far as I'm willing to go.
Yeah. I didn't even get to mind rape.
Yeah, good. Fucking good.
These are
And
the
there's also
sexiest
slave race.
losers.
What's
and
that,
toilet
Mike?
humor.
So these are the sexiest losers.
Oh, God. I missed that comic.
I don't, but still. I miss that comic existing. I do not miss attempting to read that comic.
It was so incredibly fucked up.
It was just the worst.
Right. But okay, now that we've met our obligation here,
Indeed.
we got pretty far down the list.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
That's good. So let's get into some of the questions or things that people responded to us with.
Sure.
Okay, so the first thing is we've got Allie Bear. Question for the distraction hole: if you could have one show that was canceled be brought back, what would it be? And she also noted that pretty sure this never got noted or answered before. So yeah, if you could have one show that was canceled be brought back, what would it be?
I'm going to let Mike go first.
So mine is, as long as it doesn't involve Joss Whedon, Firefly.
Good
Joss
call.
Whedon is going to come up later.
Yeah. Good call.
No, it's good.
I am actually wearing a shirt of mine. Misfits of Science. It will always be Misfits of Science. And the thing is, what I would do is I would have it come back with a new cast of Misfits. But the thing is, there's only one cast member of the original that is still alive. Courtney
Okay.
Cox.
Huh.
And I would have her in the first episode assemble the new team, and then she wouldn't have to be in it for the rest of the series. Except maybe like guest appearances in the season finale or something.
Very special episode. kind
Yes,
of
a
thing.
very special, where Courtney Cox gets caught in an old refrigerator in a junkyard.
I'm going to say it hasn't officially been canceled, but it's basically effectively canceled right now. Mindhunter.
Yeah.
I don't know why I knew you were going to say Mindhunter, but that is like, if there's an absolutely correct answer, that is the correct answer.
Mind
Like,
hunts
and here's the
mind
thing.
in Mindhunter.
It has not officially been canceled.
Nope.
Yeah.
They're just not fucking making it.
Yep.
All they have to do is make a season.
You know, this is like...
Because we didn't even get to BTK. Like, they introduced... We saw him start the stuff, but we didn't get to them actually investigating Dennis Rader.
Yeah, they never got to BTK. And it's like, okay, that's a very odd way to do this.
Like, that's a true crime cock tease.
It really is, dude.
Would you say it was the truest crime?
Yeah, I would.
To not...
Yeah.
Now, I will say that, like, it reminds me of the Tick issue 12, like the original run. Mm-hmm. That has never been canceled. And every few years, someone will ask Ben Edlund about issue 12 of the Tick, which has not been released since, 1990 when it was supposed to come out. And he's always like, I'm sure I'll get around to it.
Yeah, love it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering about throwing on an extra question there, but I think we're good. Let me see what else we have here. Let's see. I think there was another one. Okay. This is from Lenora. Kevin.
Oh, no.
Now that you have seen the Midnight Coterie of Sinister Intruders, what did you think of it?
Being a fan of not being a fan of, what's his name? The guy whose movies I can't stand. They're all symmetrical.
Oh, like that. Oh, you're talking about Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson, yes. Being a fan,
because when you said directors you couldn't stand, I was like, well, that's a big list.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I was going to be contrarian about that, but I was like, I'm being contrarian about being a contrarian.
I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a list.
But what it was a like a horror movie. It was a parody of a trailer of a horror movie done by Wes Anderson. And it had good God, I can't remember anyone's name. Fight Club guy, not Brad Pitt. Ed Norton. Ed Norton.
Yeah. Ed Norton antivirus.
Yes. Ed Norton antivirus in it. And it was just really amusing because it played up the tropes of both horror films and all of Wes Anderson's films. It was highly amusing. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's on YouTube.
Okay. Sorry, there's no specific question for you, Mike.
Okay.
Have you seen the Midnight Coterie of what was it again? Midnight Coterie of Sinister Intruders?
I have no idea what that is.
It's an SNL sketch. It's what we were just talking about.
Yeah. You were just talking about it, but you didn't have context for it.
I can't remember the name.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
No worries. Okay. Well, I was just trying to include you. Okay, we got two more questions here.
Okay.
This one is from Tobias asking, I have a question. What are your thoughts on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
I've never seen it. I saw one episode. I still don't know what the fuck a stand is.
So, I saw the first season, I believe. I finished the first season. And it was all right. It just didn't grab me. And stands don't come until like season 4 or 5. It's like
what? Okay, what the fuck are they?
They're just something to do with what they're fighting. Although, do they even fight anymore? I think they just pose at each other now.
Are you telling me it's power voguing?
Kind of. Yeah. No. Yes, that's exactly what it is. There's no kinda about it. Yes, it's male fashion. It's Zoolander, but with like powers.
Yeah, if Derek Zoolander could astral project a fighting creature under his control when he does LT Gray or Blue
Shut
Steel.
the fuck up! You're kidding.
Yeah.
No, that is.
Funnily enough, I saw a clip of a pre-runner to JoJo. Is the same artist? It was a anime adaptation of his manga. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Something Visitor, something or other. But it apparently the description I saw was that it had no real plot. It was some alien like infected a human, and he just has, constant fights as he moves from one place to another as the like Earth military tries to stop him, and the end. Yeah,
That
it was
sounds
really,
like a junior high school kid's story idea.
Well, it's 80s anime. I mean, it's a manga and anime in the 80s.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of Shonen Jump series. They don't last for too long.
this was an
Or
OVA
they-
too. So
Oh, okay. Well, because I know that Shonen Jump. What they'll do is they'll pilot a show, or not a show, a manga for a few issues, and if people aren't writing in about it enough, they'll like cancel it or whatever.
yeah, no, it
Yeah.
okay. So here it is. It's Boa the Visitor OVA 1989, and it apparently was at the time one of the goriest anime too, because there's just like
Wow.
blood, people's heads exploding everywhere.
Hell yeah, scanners.
I wish I could quote Busta Rhymes there, but that would be a hate crime.
Making people's heads explode.
Yes. But yeah, it's just this guy that like, and I knew it was JoJo, the same artist, because like
They all look like
well,
that.
no, not really. The art isn't exactly the same, except for when this guy is like transformed and he like jumps and lands and he does this pose, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's JoJo.
Well, and Araki's art really evolves
Yeah.
significantly as well. But yeah, for me, I've watched a couple episodes. It's on that perpetual list of anime that I say I'm going to sit down and watch and just never like get around to. But like, I love the art. I love the fashion of it because like it's one of those big crossover hits where like JoJo gets very popular in France.
Can I? I saw
Yeah.
one again. I saw one episode, and
Yeah.
what made
Okay.
me never watch another episode was when someone said, with no sense of irony, "Lord Speedwagon."
So you weren't even watching the beginning. You started somewhere in the middle.
It was just on, and I was like,
yeah.
"This motherfucker."
Well, see, here's the
is
thing.
named REO
Well,
Speedwagon.
no, that's all the characters. Like
I know.
like a
I
lot of
get
them.
it.
Look, the end.
Dio, I know.
The end catch is
Roundabout.
roundabout.
I know.
Yeah,
I remember the meme. The memes were hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean the guy's a total like 70s American rock junkie. So he's got so
Yeah.
many characters
Which-
named after bands.
I can't deal with it,
or
but like,
artists.
if he's doing that and he makes it work, great.
Well, I mean, so you get hung up on Speedwagon, but not Joseph Joestar. Come on.
Yeah, I know. That is, I mean, literally the dude's name should just be Joey Jojo, but I mean,
I need to find out how many episodes there are in the first season before I propose something.
oh no.
Go ahead, keep going.
I think I know what you're going to propose, but go on, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was kind of done there. It's like,
Ah,
what else is there to say? I don't remember if it was the first season or maybe it was the first arc or something, but I watched a section of the first, what would you call it? Okay, I'll put it to you this way. I stopped sometime around when one of the like Incan guys, so the first Incan guy was like introduced. It was like this guy that was like an ancient Aztec or something, and like petrified or so, I don't remember exactly. But yeah.
Okay.
okay.
So it looks like the first season is 26 episodes.
That's
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like a good place to kind of, what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pose this out to our listeners who are JoJo fans. How many episodes should we give it to like do a watch through and then talk about it? Like, I'm not going to do the entire fucking season, but like in the first season, what episode should we get to make a determination if we would want to watch more of it?
yeah. At what point are we done?
Yeah.
Because I'll probably watch more of it, right? But I kind of want us all three to like watch some and like come to a determination of like what the fuck's going on here. Because it looks like there's only like 5 seasons, maybe.
Um,
I don't know.
I don't know, unless it's like Lupin the Third, where like there's like 175 fucking episodes or something.
So
like that.
yeah, so I looks like I watched to episode 14. I just logged into Crunchyroll to see where I had stopped. Season 1, episode 14.
Man,
Is where I ended.
speaking of seasons, can we talk about the fact that they just revealed that every episode of One Piece that's aired up till this point has been season 1?
Yes, technically.
Retroactively.
Retroactively, yes. Yeah, because they're switching to like, and this is a long time overdue for them to do this. But yeah, the production's switching over to
Seasons.
seasonal because like we're getting to the end game here.
Right.
But yeah.
But
Yeah,
that blew my goddamn mind.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's well over 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, wait a sec. The first season adapted the first 2 parts, Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency. So if I could figure out what episodes account for the manga volume for Phantom Blood, I think that would be a good place to stop. I don't know. I'm going to have to research this, but if we want to try something like this, I think that could be kind of fun for a distraction hole segment is like...
Watch a bunch of JoJo and then come back and I complain about it.
Did they also just like announce a new JoJo thing, like the Steel Ball Run or something like that?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't really follow.
I just saw something recently.
Because here's the thing, it's I'm interested. I think it looks iconic as shit, and I appreciate like Iraqi style, but I haven't sat down to watch it. That's the thing.
So yeah, it's the fifth. It's a fifth season, starts in March next year, and it looks buck wild too because it's like a horse race. It's basically Cannonball Run, but on horses.
Oh my god!
In the Old West.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So, watch the trailer if you haven't at some point. It looks pretty wild.
I also want to learn enough to know what a stand is for sure. That way we can come up with our own stands, because that was one of the things that was being asked.
And that's the other thing about JoJo is you look at all what they're wearing, you think it's something modern, but it's all set in the past. Like
it's
it's such a weird disconnect feeling because you'd think these guys are modern times, but no, it's like the 1800s, 1700s.
I still can't get over that.
Yeah.
I think your being flummoxed would honestly be great content.
You just want me to hurt, and I understand that because my pain is hilarious. It's like MST3K. I understand.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got one more question, and then I'll just read some of people's own distractions this year, and then I'll get to like what the fuck I'm distracting myself with. Okay, here we go. That's the plan. All right. Nahua is asking, should we plot the death of Joss Whedon?
I don't feel like we should plot the death of a director. I think he should be imprisoned for, a long time.
I mean, did he commit actual crimes? I don't know.
Yes, we think.
I mean,
I don't necessarily know if he committed a crime. That's the thing. Like,
if he committed a crime,
he
should, or at least if there is suspicion he did, he should be put on trial.
Yes. That
but
for sure.
I think he probably shouldn't work in Hollywood again. Although I don't think he is anyway.
There's very few people I think should be killed, and we're not going to talk about the people. I don't think they should. What was that thing you said that time, Mike? I don't wish death on anyone, but there's some people I'm going to be really excited about their obituary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I don't think he's done anything to that caliber.
He's been a real asshole to women.
Yeah, but I think you'd have to actually cause, like, death to people for you to wish death on somebody.
See, I don't have enough information to come to a determination here, but like he's not really done any work since like 2021, which I think says a lot about like
Justice League, I think.
Well, hopefully
so
hopefully he doesn't, enter into the conservative grifter pipeline, which seems to be a thing.
I think obscurity would hurt him more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's just going to end up directing a Rob Schneider movie at this point.
Oh, God. I think even he has more self-respect than that.
Does he?
I think.
We'll see. Anyway, no, don't kill him. I want him to be embarrassed and shamed and suffer.
I want his, his misdeeds to come to light if he's done such things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, let him like reside in obscurity.
Yeah.
Because that just drives him fucking nuts, and he can't make any like
quirky
dialogue.
Yeah.
And get paid for it.
Like, here's the thing. It's like The Princess Bride to the pain.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
R.I.P. Rob Reiner, by the way.
Yes, dude, that
Jesus.
fucking ruined my day.
Fuck.
Jesus. R.I.P. man, that is a rough one. Like that one hit me really hard.
Yeah, that fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not great.
No, it was not.
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, I'd asked our listeners to tell me, like, and I had asked them tonight, so we have a nice little selection here, like what they've been distracting themselves with in 2025, because, again, it's been kind of a weird year. So, first up here, we have Dusty with Dusty Pages with Stardew Valley since 2020.
COVID was a motherfucker.
Is that something that you can confirm?
Yes.
Like a lot of Stardew Valley?
She will take a break and then come back to it for a long while. And I've done the same thing several times.
Yeah.
And I've done the same thing with Skyrim as well. So there you go.
Always back to Skyrim. Okay.
Yep.
Allie Bear, who sent us those wonderful Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Thank you again for that.
And sent me that cursed DVD. Allie Bear writes, I've been listening to audiobooks for Wheel of Time, the Spellmonger series, and now Sherlock Holmes. Welcome to the Holmes.
Yep. You are on my path. I can't wait for you to start on Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh, and I listened to these three guys talk about aliens or cryptids or something to that extent. What was their name again? I want to know who else she's listening to, because they're cutting in on our stuff.
Yeah, I don't know who these assholes are, but fuck them.
So that's what we got from Allie. Okay, Lenora. I have been reading tons of ebooks, played just over 300 hours of Guild Wars 2. That's a fun game. Just over 450 hours of a cyberpunk heist squad tactics game called Cyber Knights Flashpoint. I have never heard of that.
Nope.
Watched old TV and more recently classic movies with some of my D&D friends and Allie, and spent a ton of time doing re-listens of your shows. Aw, thank you. That's a lot. Like, the calculation of hours is very funny to me.
Yeah, it reminds me of checking your hours on a game on Steam and then wishing you hadn't.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that's nearly 1,000 hours in Team Fortress 2. Holy shit.
Shit like that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, this is a demonstrable part of my life.
Right? So yeah, I think that about covers what people... It's nice to hear what other people... Because, we always talk about whatever what we're focusing on. It's nice to hear what some of our listeners are, and they should always let us know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, my distractions. Last week, I went to Knott's Berry Farm.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now, it was Knott's Merry Farm at this point, right?
Yes. It was like the last day of the Christmas overlay. So here's
the thing. Not Don Knott's Berry.
No.
I'm looking at you while you're on the thing.
So here's the thing. I haven't been to a theme park in a few years because I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
In October, I was finally able to afford Universal Halloween Horror Nights. I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll do something next year. Holly had won free passes to Knott's on the radio.
Nice.
She had to answer, there was one of those little radio quizzes, like, can you name Santa's reindeer?
Yeah.
And apparently most of the other callers were drunk as shit because they couldn't rename them all.
Isn't that isn't that like a requirement in some states that you have to pass a knowledge test? Therefore, it is not a game of chance.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure how it works in California specifically.
Yeah, I know in Mississippi they just give that shit to the whatever number caller or something.
Yeah.
But I do remember hearing something about that. If you win such a thing in some states, you have to pass a quote unquote knowledge quiz, which is usually what color's the sky.
Yeah. And it just what amused me most was like that a bunch of people had failed to do so, and it made me feel smug because I'm like,
No
of
kidding.
course, like you all can name Santa's reindeer, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Donna Dixon and
yeah. No, Dasher,
Dancer,
Prancer,
Nixon. No, I'm sorry. Vixen, right?
Then
Comet,
Vixen.
Cupid,
Donner,
Blitzen.
Donder. I'm sorry, not Donner. Donder. People always get it wrong as Donner, like Donner Party.
It is Donner, but it was originally Donder.
Yeah.
Well, Donder's yeah. And Kevin, you
were
told me
the most famous reindeer of all.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Hyman.
No, Kevin, weren't you telling me something about the reindeer names?
Yeah,
earlier
so
this year?
it turns out their names were Donder and Blitzen, which were the original. They translate to thunder and lightning.
So
Which is dope as shit.
But
Yeah,
so,
shit.
You think about it, they're all like named after speedy terms. So Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, which you
A
told
fox is very fast.
Comet, fast.
Cupid, which is Hermes.
Yeah. Donder and Blitzen. Blitzen I knew was fast because Blitzkrieg and all that, but I didn't know
thunder
Donder
and lightning
was thunder.
Now, here's the thing: between the two of you, I don't think you would have won the tickets.
Why is that?
Well, just because they were looking for Donner, not Donder, and you ended up outlining why it would have been Donder, and it's like they're looking for like that quick answer, right?
No, I gotcha.
Well, I would have argued with them until they gave it to me because Donder is the correct.
Yeah. But yeah, so Holly had won those tickets, and we went to Knott's Merry Farm. We just did like a day trip. It was like on a Sunday, right?
Maybe that's what all the people that failed did. They used the correct one.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
Was that?
Here's the thing: it's a Southern California rock radio station.
Why would you call in and not know?
Cheech and Chong and Essay
Gustav.
Oh, and
Hank.
Fleetwood Mac.
There's Fleetwood and Mac and then Garfunkel.
I guarantee you some dumb son of a bitch named the Seven Dwarves.
Yeah.
Probably. But yeah, so we did a day trip, and what I did is ahead of time I bought a dining pass because they have a dining pass thing where it's like every 90 minutes you're entitled to like an entree and a drink.
Oh, whoa.
Nice.
Or like a snack, right?
Every hour and a half, give me sustenance.
Right. But it's also, they have all that holiday food there, right? So we ended up going, and then like, we didn't do too much. Number one, like the crowds were really busy. And like the park was only open till like 6 p.m., right? But it was nice. Started off going on a really cool wooden roller coaster that beat the shit out of my kidneys. It was a classic ride, but it took like 90 minutes to get on it, and the park opened at like 10, you know what I mean? So very limited run of time. We got off the ride, immediately went to grab our first meal item. There is a restaurant there called Miner's Mac and Spuds, and I wanted the holiday thing. Holly got something else, which I'll talk about, but I wanted it's a baked potato with stuffing, turkey, gravy, and cranberry sauce. And it was delicious. It was pretty good. And then Holly got the birria potato that had that stewed taco meat. Not taco meat, like shredded, also had Mexican cheese, peppers, onions. It was fucking delicious. We each got a dessert. I got a Snoopy cookie.
Nice.
because I love Snoopy. It's a sugar cookie with icing, but it's fucking great.
Oh, dude, I used to, when you said Snoopy cookie, I immediately imagined Pac-Man cookies you used to get as a kid, which were the same thing.
Yeah, I had also, and Holly got a boysenberry cheesecake, little personal cheesecake that had the boysenberry sauce on it. What else did we do? We did River Rapids. That was pretty fun. We got a corn dog where the batter was stuffing seasoned, and there was a boysenberry mustard. And then we bought some souvenirs for some folks. But the thing that I did is I had a refillable cup. And every time we were at a drink place, I would fill up on like the boysenberry punch because that shit is so good. And I ended up buying myself a concentrate bottle. And I've just been going through that all this week.
Wow.
That boysenberry punch. It's
Man,
so good.
You just reminded me. I found sugar-free chocolate syrup for chocolate milk.
Ooh. Do it up, bro. Do it up.
Kevin had that chocolate milk in how long?
It's been a while.
Yeah. But one thing we're talking about is maybe like doing an annual pass because I think it's like $10 a month or something like that. Like you have to buy an initial ticket and then it's like an additional $10 a month after that. But I'm thinking about it because I want to go back during that Boysenberry Festival. Because like as much as I love theme parks, what I like is like little rare like treats or whatever, seasonal stuff. You know, that's one of those things that interests me. Every time there's a season going on at a theme park, I always check those videos about like what are they doing, what are they eating, that sort of thing. But yeah, so Knott's was fun. Yeah, it was pretty crowded, didn't get to do a whole lot, but, you know, after years of not being able to do stuff like that, being able to do 2 theme parks in, like, 3 months
That's
is a
pretty
huge
cool.
change of pace. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, and then, let's see. Yep, one thing, I haven't really purchased much for myself this month, but my coffee maker, which I had found at a thrift store, died after a decade.
Oof.
Right? We had that thing for a long time. So in order to make myself feel a little special, and because it's a utility at this point, I don't really buy things unless I have like a utility to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because I went to like a store that had collectibles and I was so tempted to get stuff. I'm like, well, it's not really doing anything for me, and then I just don't do it.
Yeah, meanwhile, I've got shit falling apart, and I'm buying masked vehicles.
Yeah, see, that's I'm too much of like, it has to have some sort of utilitarian purpose, and I can stretch that a little bit. Like, the reason I bought like a One Piece statue is because it's $20, and I can put it in my office,
and
it makes me cool.
It makes you cool.
Like, no, it's like, okay, yeah, this is the teacher who has the Jolly Roger on his wall, and he has all the anime statues. Okay.
Meanwhile, when I want to set something down near my desk, it lands on a Lego set.
So, So the whole thing was like, I just handed Holly a credit card. I'm like, okay, go buy a nice coffee maker. I don't want to, because then I would second guess myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would be like, okay, well, this one's $30. And I'm just like, no, get the nicest coffee maker you can, whatever the cost is, it's fine. And that really helped because she ended up picking up it's a coffee maker that so one side does the carafe brewing.
Yeah.
The other side does the single K cups. Now, normally we're both kind of anti-K cup because it's an environmental thing, but I found a way around it. So number one, buying a reusable pod.
Yeah.
But number two, here in my town, we have so many resale stores that sell like overstock and that sort of thing. And every time I go to one of those fucking stores, they have boxes of those pods. Yeah. So my justification is I buy those because they're just going to get thrown out anyway if nobody buys them.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, we did admittedly buy like a sampler.
Yeah.
of like flavors. And we've been going through them, but like, man, I fucking love like just being able to put a cup under the thing and brewing something real quick.
Sure.
So, so the K cup thing, like, I get it. Like, if you're literally just doing a cup of coffee, I mean, there could be worse things. But yeah, if you're like you and somebody else, you're like doing several cups in a row. Yeah, you should just be doing a normal, So yeah, it makes sense to have kind of a 2-in-1 thing where you can do one or the other.
Well, and I really like that reusable pod idea.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have a storage chain here called Winco. It's employee owned, and they have some great specialty coffee stuff that's a little pricier. But I'm like, I could do all those really fun little coffee flavors and these little pods here. But it's nice because like if I have to go somewhere, because I start working again in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, I start working again, right? So I can just fill my to-go cup with 1 cup of coffee, and then if it's a morning where Holly and I are both up, like, okay, we're gonna do the carafe, right?
Yeah.
It's been really fucking nice, man. Like
dude, I'm
I'm
happy
glad
for you.
Yeah, like because again, I don't do stuff like this often. Like we're still using a vacuum cleaner we fished out of a dumpster, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we were financially. But like just being able to say, okay, look, buy a coffee maker. I don't want to know how much it costs or anything like that. And I looked at how much it cost after the fact, and I think it was a good deal.
Yeah,
it was like $110.
Yeah,
right.
But it was nice to be able to kind of have that flexibility to get something that like I really wanted because I'm a big coffee fan. But also it is utilitarian. Like I can actually use it, and it's something that is like. There's a purpose to it beyond just being there. So I'm very weird about that sort of stuff because I'll go somewhere, see something I want, pick it up, hold on to it as I walk around the store, and then put it back.
Yeah,
and that's one of my worst habits. I think I don't allow myself to get stuff.
I'm kind of the opposite. If I pick something up, I'm never gonna put it back. Like Kevin can attest to this. Like at Costco, I'll pick something up, like I'll think about this, and I just end up buying it.
Yep.
Like, and I will do that during grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hard habit to kick because, again, like, I've not been living financially stable for a while.
Well, so it's kind of like there is this kind of poverty, like, roller coaster. Like, yes, if I am financially unable to buy stuff, I'm not buying stuff. But then you round that hump and at least for me, I get on the other side and, if I have money left over from, the bills are paid, I got gas in the car, I've got food in the thing, and I got money left over, I'm blowing it on something.
Which I've not gotten there myself, but I'm getting better. And I think just having that thing of like, Holly, we need a coffee maker, here's the credit card, grab something.
Right.
So where I'm taken out of the equation.
Yeah.
I think that helps quite a bit, but it's been one of those like adjustments that's been kind of hard, and I'm proud of myself for
I wish I could stay a little more frugal, but and also understand like you're kind of like, from what I understand, you're kind of in a small abode. You don't have a whole lot of room at your place anyway, so so you can't buy a whole bunch of crap because you just have nowhere to put it.
Yeah. So that's the other thing. Yeah, we live in a studio apartment, so I do get like a nice little bonus for the stuff that I've done this year, and I think I'm gonna buy us a new TV.
Nice.
And I'm hoping to get something pretty nice. I don't know.
I'd like you to get a new computer at some point.
Yeah, like, long story short, my mother says she has a really nice computer for me that she bought at like an estate sale or something. And the specs sound pretty good, but she hasn't mailed it yet. Mother, if you're listening, yes, I'm putting you on blast, because she does listen to the show. But she said she was going to get it sent to me. And one of the reasons I went and bought gifts at Knott's is to show her that you can ship stuff off.
Hi, Mrs. David's mom.
Don't let him talk to you that way.
Oh no, we go back and forth like that.
No, that's fine.
But yeah.
I was gonna say, if you say, "Yeah, we go back away," I'm like, "Yeah, it's your mother, motherfucker. I know how this works."
I've known her for a little while.
I've known her most of my life.
My origin point, all my life. But no, like the other thing is, like, I can probably buy something if it doesn't happen. Like, it's shipping shit is a pain right now.
Yeah. Well, shipping stuff's always been a pain, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so like hopefully that comes in, but I should be able to do something about my computer stuff, at least buy a laptop, because like any laptop is going to be an improvement over what I'm currently running. I know that much.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll see what happens, but other than that, just life stuff specifically. Been writing. I know that I mentioned some little things here and there.
Really
Kevin,
enjoying
thank you
it.
so much. Thank you so much for reading that stuff. It really puts a smile on my face to know someone's reading it and articulating that they're reading it.
Yeah, no, thank you for writing it.
Thing.
Thank you for writing it.
So here's my question to you. Between the two, if I had to ditch one, if I had to ditch either Fang and Bone or The Dead Life, which one could I afford to ditch?
Okay, this is highly unfair because I'm enjoying both.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger fan of Fang, but that is me personally because you know my feeling on zombies.
Yeah, the fact that you're enjoying the zombie story, well, they're both zombie stories. That's the other.
I know, I feel like but I'm not a big fan of zombie survival stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying The Dead Life because of the characters. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And it's a mean question to throw at you, but I
you son of a bitch.
I appreciate that we can do that, but
yeah, but I would love for you to keep doing Fang, but that's me.
Like I'm floating.
I want
around,
you to do both.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Here's the fucked up part. I've got 2 other stories I'm looking at, floating around, trying to figure if I can put them into my rotation, and I just don't know.
Yeah,
because I'm still struggling with the idea of getting back into Cosmic Dash,
right,
as a comic. And I've been very pleased with like my rate on Argybots recently. That's
I've really been enjoying those.
Yeah. But aside from that, it's been mostly like doing my creative stuff where I can. I'm still like waist deep into preparing for next semester. I actually got to a point where I can work on that creative writing class and just trying to figure out, because it's so different than anything I've taught before.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out like, okay, they've got to assemble like a poetry portfolio. Like, what am I actually asking them to do here? And just figuring out like, okay, this is going to be a lot of group work. How can I grade this stuff? How do I even just fucking structure the thing, right? That's been driving me nuts. So that's mostly what I'm working on next week. And other than that, I actually recently caught up on both the absolute DC stuff and the Ultimate Marvel stuff, and I've been very pleased by both. More DC than Marvel, but I know that in the chat today, in the comments chat, we had a big thing about the DC stuff, and everybody just fucking loves how Wonder Woman looks.
Yeah, no, she looks amazing. I have not read it yet. I've been I'm not on a comic reading binge at the moment, except for like a couple of exceptions. It's mostly like webcomic stuff.
Mostly what I'll do is I will wait a couple of months and then catch up from there. So, I think it took me like 2 days to get through my reading list. Because, I'm following the entire line.
Right.
And I had like 2 or 3 episodes of each title.
Yeah.
In the archive there.
Can I take 1 second, speaking of comics and continuity shit real quick? Something I got a bitch about that I didn't think of till you brought it up.
Bitch away.
I love Gail Simone's X-Men book right now. Uncanny. Love it.
I gotta catch up with that.
Fucking adore it. But every time they force some big company-wide crossover event or multi-title event with all the X-Books on her, man, fuck you guys. Just let her tell her fucking story. I don't need, I don't need the story interrupted so Xavier can come in and, say something pithy while he's on the run, and then everybody, goes back, and then suddenly they're back at the mall.
Yeah.
Maybe don't do that.
That's why, and that's the exact reason why I'm enjoying these Ultimate and Absolute runs, because
They're
the
separate.
editorial team got together and they realized they were all writing to these specific events.
Uh-huh.
And they're, instead of having these different books that are doing their own thing and having to insert them when brand inserts event series, the event is kind of this line of books. So it doesn't feel forced, right? Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, that's good.
I don't know,
if
man.
it's designed to be that way, great. But Marvel does it they're trying to nail trying to put a nail in wood with a frozen ham.
I mean, the other thing is every 3 months there's some new fucking event.
I am
in,
so
the mainline
sick
books.
of that. It didn't used to be like that. Well, that's a fucking lie. Never mind.
No, yeah, that is a lie, man. But
that was
definitely.
I turned into a boomer for a second. I'm gonna shut up and back off.
It's gotten a lot more intrusive, and it's not as organic. But that's why this Ultimate stuff, because it is Ultimate and Absolute, because they are working towards a fixed point or a fixed event, and all you have to do is make reference to stuff going on elsewhere. You don't have to have the characters crossover unless it fits. So, the Wonder Woman run, Absolute Wonder Woman, did a really fun crossover with Batman. And, it felt organic. It didn't feel like a company mandate sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so nice that they did that. So, I don't know. It was nice to be able to... I miss writing about comics and stuff, but, also... between the work that I have to do as an instructor and then writing all this fiction, I haven't been able to really get into it. So I just wanted to mention it now just to get it off my chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that about covers what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So
yeah.
David is done with his whole exploration. So do we need to?
3 knuckles deep.
We got to take a break.
Five knuckle death finger.
Then you mean 5 knuckle stank finger?
Yeah.
Shush.
All right. Well, we will take break numero doso, and we'll be back after these words from no sponsors.
Hey, Kevin here. Hope you're enjoying the episode.
Hey, who are you talking to, Kevin?
Listeners of our shows, I also want to let them know that if they're enjoying what we've been doing, they can support us on Patreon.
Oh, Patreon. Were you going to tell them about the early episodes? Also, Patreon exclusive episodes that can be found there too?
Well, yeah, I was going to do the
whole... yeah, and then there's the other cool stuff, including art, merch for subscribers, like tote bags, hoodies, shirts, mugs.
Yeah, and...
Can you believe people could support us for only $5 a month? You're definitely going to mention that too, right?
I was. Support Supernatural Selection and The Distraction Hole on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Visit patreon.supernaturalselectionpod.com to learn more and get started today. Well, I just started recording.
Okay.
Kevin's recording, so we should all start making fun of him so David can leave that in.
He's a big, stupid doo-doo head.
That Kevin guy, man, I tell you.
What a dick bag.
You can't make fun of him.
I like him. He's pretty fun.
That Kevin guy, he just doesn't know when to stop yodeling.
Well, you know what? Kevin can wait.
He's made of candy. I heard he's made of candy.
If you were made of candy, what candy would you be? Because that's what my purpose is on this show, is to ask dumb questions like that.
Reese's.
Candy corn.
Damn, Mike, I thought we were friends.
Reese's candy corn. Y'all ever had a violet crumble?
I don't know what that is.
Sounds like a disease.
Violent crumble sounds like something that happens to you.
Violet.
Right. So it's a candy bar that like is made in Australia, I think. It is like a honeycomb, but with like chocolate over it.
Jesus.
Like it has this kind of like melty honey texture.
Huh.
Like a drywall texture, but it like melts in your mouth. And it's got chocolate over it. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Every time I see it in like an old fashioned candy shop.
I'm looking at it and I see no violets at all. It's not very purple.
I think that the packaging is purple.
It is, but that's like calling Reese's peanut butter cups orange doodads.
Well, why are Skittles called Skittles?
Because they skittle across the table if you pour them out.
Good answer.
Fuck, okay. Shut me up. But no, they're really good. Like the texture is weird as fuck at first, but when it like starts melting, it's really good.
Something I haven't had in a while. Tim Tam.
Ooh, man.
Those are good. Another one, Idaho Spuds. You ever had those?
No.
That's a potato.
You would think that it's a potato candy. At least I think it's made of potato.
Your face is a potato candy.
No. Made by Idaho Candy Company. Doesn't say it's necessarily made of potato though.
I thought you were going to say made by Ohio Arts. I was about to get really confused.
No, it is. Oh, okay, wait. The reason it's called an Idaho Spud is because it is shaped like a potato.
So it's a lie.
Yeah, it's marshmallow, coconut flakes, and chocolate.
Yeah, not a big fan of coconut.
I hate coconut.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you.
Sorry, my mom burned me out on coconuts when I was a kid.
When I was a security guard, they frequently would like tell us, say like, during holiday season, it'd be like, if you go in our break room and there's like, cookies and stuff left out, help yourself. So I was up in one of the break rooms one night and sure enough, there was a plate of cookies there. And I was like, oh, that looks really good. Shoved it in my mouth. Yeah, it was a coconut macaroon. Ugh. I was spitting out coconut for like, a whole like 5 minutes.
Do you all have like a place where you can get old fashioned like or rare candies and like sodas in your area?
Not really. There used to be like when the malls used to be a thing, there were like mall stuff. I mean, so there's
Mr. Bulky.
So yes, sort of. Like if you're talking about Asian candies, yes, you can get them at the Asian grocery stores. Some things you can get at like Kroger does have a, international section.
They don't have a very good selection.
They don't have a very big selection, no, but for a while there you could get like Jaffa cakes and, some stuff like that.
Tim Tams.
Yeah. But, it varies. I'm sure I haven't been to Whole Foods in a while. I'm sure you can get something like that at Whole Foods. They might have some more.
We've got a little market out here that it belongs to like a larger farm, but it's kind of like a roadside little grocery store, but they carry a lot of like, they got like a restaurant built inside of it for like breakfast and shit, but they also have like a whole case of like novelty sodas, right? Like those frosty sodas or whatever. And that's pretty fun. I will occasionally go down there and get like a soda that like you can't get. Like for instance, back here in California, they don't regularly have Cheerwine available. But I love that drink.
Which is funny. We have it. I saw it at Kroger the other day. So
Dusty likes Cheerwine.
It's a regional thing, right?
Yeah, it's like mostly out of like North Carolina. It used to be mostly out of like North Carolina and stuff.
Yeah, I guess we are on that side of the Mississippi where it would probably be more.
Like, do you guys have Cactus Cooler?
No.
I don't know what that is.
That's a regional soda that we have here. It's delicious. It's like orange and pineapple soda.
Weird.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
No, it's really good. Yeah, Cactus Cooler is dope as shit. And you probably don't get Shasta products over in your area.
Used to.
I don't think
okay.
anymore, but Shasta
We don't
used to
have a
be around.
distributor anymore.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, the distributors and stuff too. But I don't know, it's just curious. Like, yeah, it's always fine. It's always nice to have a little place like that where you can get a little treat.
So speaking of sodas, I'm going to start mine by a thing that you reminded me of. It wasn't on my list, but from Costco, I got a 12-pack of Fallout Jones soda.
He did.
Oh,
And it had Sunset Sarsaparilla, Nuka Grape, and Nuka Quantum. Which looking at it, I'm pretty sure Nuka Grape and Nuka Quantum are just like rebrands, relabelings of their existing products, because they do have a very virulently blue, that's the word I was looking for, virulently blue soda that's like berry lemonade. And I'm sure they have a grape soda. But the Sunset Sarsaparilla seems to be a new thing, and it is very good. I was surprised. I was not sure if I'd like a sarsaparilla.
It's like root beer with something else.
It's like if you mixed root beer and cream soda.
It is. It's pretty fucking good.
Kind of like that vanilla-y creaminess of cream soda, but also kind of that kind of root beery kind of.
Yeah, root beer. Yeah.
Are they actually in Nuka-Cola style bottles?
They're in normal Jones bottles, but with Nuka labeling and stuff and the caps. So they're not.
Oh, he got the star caps on the Sunset Sarsaparilla, like in New Vegas.
Yeah, it says on the
Hell
side, be sure to collect your star caps.
Love it.
But they do have a limited edition Nuka-Cola Quantum finned bottle you can get on their website, but it's like $30 for one bottle. So I'm a big enough
Fallout fan that I would do that.
Like I said, I have not mustered the gumption to get it, but it is tempting.
Like, they do make a Nuka-Cola bottle like lamps, and like the different like styles, and I would love to get like a Nuka Cherry. That's what I would like. Yeah.
So, on my list of things that, I've done since we last spoke of things we have done, I finished several series.
Oh, shit.
Some anime, some not. Some I'm in the middle of, some. So, just going in no particular order, I watched Fiona and Cake seasons 1 and 2. Which, if you like Adventure Time, it's really good. It's in Adventure Time, Fiona and Cake were just fan fictions, right? They weren't actually canonically existing. Well, this kind of season 1 takes them from that to being at an actual, because Adventure Time's already touched with multiple universes and
Farm World,
alternate fins and things like that. Yeah. So since Fiona and Cake existed in Ice King's mind, once he lost his powers, so did their world. So they went from being a girl, Finn and Jake, with this basically the same abilities and powers and stuff, to being just kind of normal people living kind of shitty normal lives in this normal yet oddly familiar, city.
Yeah, we got these doppelgangers of...
Yeah, they're all like gender switch doppelgangers of the Adventure Time crew. And through mix-ups I can't exactly remember, it had to do with Prismo. They end up displaced from that and they're basically fighting for their reality to be real. So, and spoiler alert, at the end, yes, it becomes its own official offshoot. And season 2 is more of Fiona is a grade A fuck up. So, yeah, she's kind of like a diametric opposite where, Finn, can do no wrong.
He's very competent.
Yes, he's ultra competent, even though he doesn't try. She tries really hard, and things just don't work out for her.
Well, I also find girl failures to be compelling.
Yeah,
I'm glad that we're kind of getting to that now.
And
reminds me of being Puppy Cat.
Yeah, but it also brings a lot of like, I wouldn't say closure because Adventure Time already had closure, but furthering glimpses into, because there's a lot of Finn. It all pretty much happens after Jake has died. Which spoiler alert for Adventure
He's
Time.
a dog.
If you hadn't watched it, well, he didn't like die of dog ear things. He died like on a adventure. So
oh shit,
there's actually a lot of like Finn has a lot of fucked up guff because of it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Doesn't Finn hook up with one of his kids?
Not hook up romantically, just like adventuring.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
it's actually one of his grandkids because it is the child of one of Jake's kids and someone else. I can't remember. But yeah,
I need to fucking catch up with all this.
But yeah, that was alluded to in like the last, I think it was one of either the last episode or the last special, because they did like 3 or 4 specials after Adventure Time ended.
Yeah.
But
Distant Lands, was that the series?
That was the series of, I think it was like maybe even 5 or 6 specials.
Yeah, it was several.
But in season 2, Finn in season 1, because it had a lot to do with Simon, which is the Ice King, or was the Ice King.
Yeah.
But in normal form, trying to find stuff for him to do, because he kind of is bored with life. He's basically a museum curator of how things used to be, and he showed, because the humans of Ooh, where Finn's mom lived, he just shows them the past, and he hates it, and it's boring. But in that adventure with Simon, Finn got hurt by a bear in the heart of the forest, and so in this one, he's dying from the poison, and Huntress Wizard is trying to figure out how to save him, and goes on adventures with Fiona. And Cake does her own thing most of the time, trying to figure her stuff out, because when the world lost its magic, she became a normal cat, but she also still had memories of being a magical cat, but as a normal cat that fucked her up. So she's always like, she's looking around for stuff, and when she finally became magic again, or sentient again, she's a lot of weird. And it's also a very more adult series, which makes sense since it's, aimed at people who grew up with Adventure Time. Like in season 1, I think there was like a shit or a fuck, but in season 2, there's not a like gratuitous amount of swearing, but they don't shy away from adult language. They don't shy away from the fact that Fiona ends up on, I guess, kind of Venus, and it's orgy world. They don't show anything specific, and they more of hint at it, but yeah, it's like, everybody loves everybody in ways that are more than just hugging.
You know what this reminds?
That episode of Rick and Morty.
I was going to say, it reminds me of that, but it also reminds me of that time Finn hooked up with Lumpy Space Princess, and they did a fade to black, and they came back, and he just had this 1,000-yard stare with her asleep next to him.
Couldn't handle my lumps.
Yeah.
And that's Pendleton Ward voicing Lumpy Space Princess, so that's fucked up.
So it's been very fun. It's at least where season 2 ended off, it seems like they have a season 3 in mind at least. But it's bringing lots of like new stuff for, that shows that Finn isn't just like, apparently there was a fan theory going around that after Jake dies, Finn is just some sad POS that dies sadly.
Well, he was driving around in a Winnebago, and it was a little weird.
Yeah, but this shows him, by the end of season 2, he's like, appears to be in a better place with a Huntress Wizard, because what you see in season 1 of Fiona and Cake, they have a relationship, but it's not clear, like, what she thinks of him. She's like, he disappears and then she disappears, and it's like, is this really a relationship or just these people that kind of hook up and then go their own ways? So I don't know. It's been nice.
God, I'm trying to remember where I fell off on the show. Like, it wasn't on purpose or anything, but like,
yeah,
man,
I just
going on.
Look, Adventure Time, the Lemon Hope episodes fucked me up bad.
yeah.
Like the ending in particular, I was just like, I can't cope with this cartoon.
Yeah, no, it's for the goofy, weird cartoon. It surprisingly had its moments.
Well, like, it was one of those things where it's like, hey, remember when this started out and they were saying shit like mathematical and stuff?
Yeah.
Algebraic.
Yeah, and now it's about, like, the world's over and this immortal lemon child has returned home to the saddest fucking song I've ever heard.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Pendleton?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Oh, and, being on, streaming, it's like HBO Max,
I think.
Being there, they don't have to anymore shy away from, the gays. So, Bubblegum Princess and Marceline are definitely, obviously, a couple, where it was just kind of implied by the end of I think they showed more of it in the further adventures. They did kind of canonize it, but it was kind of more, alluded to in the official show, in the main run of the show. And so, interesting thing, they showed background for Huntress Wizard. So she is some form of plant person that seems to have like chosen her own gender. Like when she's shown as a young plant, a young sapling, she just looks, like cute child, but not obviously any gender. And I'm guessing this because in the gender flipped world of Fiona and Cake, her alternate is a female to male trans person, because they show them like changing shirts at one point, and they have kind of like the scars underneath their pectorals.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike was telling me about that, and I was like, wow, I feel like a lot of shows should just not be on networks.
Yeah. And they, and it was, some people would probably say, oh, they're beating over it. No, they didn't beat you over the head. It was just there. They didn't even address it. If you notice it, you notice it. If you don't, it wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I need to catch up. There's so many fucking things I'm going to catch up with, but the way you're telling me about the way you're describing this, I'm like, man, I really should. Because, I was really big into Adventure Time for, 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we all were at one point.
So, I remember, I watched a bunch of it and then basically caught up to it. And so I didn't watch it again for quite a while. And then, closer to it, or maybe, it hadn't ended yet, but it was, maybe the penultimate season or something like that. I was like, I should watch that again. So I started watching it again. And pretty sure for the last season, I just, finished it, once it was done, and then watched the further adventures. And then this, I didn't even know, until a month ago, I didn't even know they were doing this series. I just happened to see a meme about it. I was like, wait, what? So, yeah. And even though it's called, like I said, even though it's called Fiona and Cake, they do give a lot of, further adventures of,
more satisfying conclusions.
I guess they can't call it, I guess without Jake, it can't really be Adventure Time, but,
It's always an Adventure Time. Anyway.
All right. So my next thing, since any questions about that? Yeah.
No. I definitely want to watch it now, at least.
But what of the elves and their toys? No, I'm kidding.
I have never been dissatisfied watching anything Adventure Time.
No, it's always fun. You remember when Ice King dressed up as the horse, and it was obviously a horse from Hark a Vagrant?
Yeah.
Yeah, just that fucking horse. Because I wasn't sitting there going, that's That's Jenny Breeden's horse.
So next on my list, so I have to pull it up so I can make sure to call it the correct name because I don't really have not memorized the name. So it's an anime. First started airing in 2014. It is called Setokai Yakunidomo, which basically means student council.
I want to say you mentioned you were starting this last time we did discuss it. I don't know. Or you mentioned that you had downloaded it or something.
I don't know, because this one came out of left field, and I pretty much started watching it as soon as I...
Okay. I may just be thinking about you telling me
I told you about it.
Yeah.
So it's about the student council of a formerly all-girls school that just this, at the beginning of the show, is its first... co-ed, it's gone co-ed, and we follow our main protagonists, Tsuda Takatoshi. And he, on his first day, gets confronted by the student council president, Shino Yamakusa, and she drafts him into being in the student council because, well, they feel they should have a guy representing the males, and how to describe this. There are a lot of really dirty-minded ladies in this school. Like,
it's one of those wish fulfillment.
Well, I mean, there's nothing graphic about it. They all just tell dirty jokes and allusions to things, and it basically like what teenage guys would do, but kind of flipped. And yeah, not in a very sexy way, in a very, making boner jokes and, and he's the straight man. So he's like, just calling them out on all their like shitty, dirty jokes. It's just very odd. It's based on a 4-koma manga, so it has a very much like kind of Azumanga feel in that it's very punchy. There's
skit pacing.
Yes, very set up something punchline kind of pacing. And it's just them doing that for 2 seasons, a bunch of OVAs, and 2 movies.
Damn.
I mean, there's a little bit like, romantic allusions, like, obviously, I don't know how much this comes from the manga, or they make it up because, I don't know if they made it up for the show or not, but, the 3 girls of the student council end up, liking him for, some reason, because he's about as exciting as, oat milk.
Because he's the main character.
Yeah, because he's the main character. I don't know, he's an alright guy, I guess, but one of my favorite gags is throughout the whole thing. So the student council treasurer Suzu, she is short, like she is like waist high to him, and anytime there's like a bunch of people talking and she's in the group, you'll just see like the dome of her head, and they'll have like written above her head, Suzu is here, with an arrow pointing down. And as the series goes on, it gets more elaborate. Like first it's just text, and then it starts like being like 3D rotating animated text, and just, I just found it really funny.
Yeah.
It'd probably be funnier if I saw it.
Yeah, just, but anytime, like, oh, and then lots of jokes of her, like, being mistaken for giving him head because, she's right at that level. And if someone sees her from behind.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. Have you ever seen, what was that? Life Without Dirty Jokes? Was that Shima something?
I just started watching it.
Yeah, so it's very much in that same vein.
Gotcha.
But more of a 4-koma punchy delivery.
Okay.
But yeah. That was a fun watch. It was, not the best thing, but it was a good time waster. Started watching the newer remake of Spice and Wolf.
That I want to check out.
It's really good. It seems to be like, so the original, I watched a good bit of the first Spice and Wolf, like the one that came out like '04, I think.
Yeah, I watched chunks of it.
And it was good, but looking back at it, it's like a 12 episode season and a 13 episode season. So it was very short. Like, I don't know how much material it covered versus what the new one does. But the new one, it's currently, the first season's out and it's like 24 episodes. And there's this 24 episode second season that starts, I think, next year. So, you know, either it covers more material, or they're just, you know, dedicating more episodes to each, you know, book and each story arc and giving it more room to breathe. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into which one that is. 'Cause I'm sure in the intervening, you know, almost 20 years, they've probably more books have come out. That's been really good. I'm like up to episode 13 on that. So it's into it looks like it's into the second book / story arc. Probably even almost done with that. That's been fun. You know, not much to say about that other than if you want to see, you know, a lot of like flirty banter between an immortal wolf demigoddess, I guess, and a merchant who maybe not the best merchant in the world. He currently went bankrupt in where I was stopped. You know, it's a good watch.
That's another one on my list of things. Is like when I've talked about like Little Red Riding Hood in my class, I mentioned Spice and Wolf as kind of a variation on that theme.
Yeah.
To a degree, and it's one of those where it's like it's always been on my list and I haven't watched it, so I'm going to try to find that today.
I do recommend it. It's cute in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Because I've been getting more into like romance stuff. I actually just finished an ecchi series that had a very cute little romantic subplot. Have you heard of Please Put Them on Takamine-san?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it. I've not seen it.
I watched it.
What's it called again?
It's actually quite cute. Please Put Them on Takamine-san.
Okay.
Yeah.
The whole gimmick here is there is a perfect student who's the class president, and she accidentally gets seen removing her panties by kind of a loser student. Turns out that when she removes an undergarment, she is able to time travel.
What the fuck?
Yes. And it's very funny in that regard because she's a perfectionist and will redo even if she gets like a correct answer or does something good. She will reverse time just to improve on that, and she forces him to be her closet. So he has to carry around her underwear and put it on her after she changes time. And it's got all these like little awkward situations of like, how do I put this on her in the middle of class and that sort of thing. It's incredibly perverted, but the romance is actually really, really charming. And that's why I started watching it, because I'm like, okay, this is kind of funny. This has been pretty funny. You see the same time travel sequence over and over again, though. Of course. Yeah, because it's like, okay, we're going to save some money here. But I found it like, it's like a spicier My Dress Up Darling. But legitimately, it was pretty enjoyable. So I don't know if you're going to add that to your list or whatever. But I
just looked it up. It's already on my anime list. So
yeah,
I thought it sounded familiar.
It's worth it though.
So just kind of quickly, I've watched Vending Machine season 2. It was okay.
Yes.
Like, you know, I don't have much to say about it other than, you know, it's more a vending machine.
It's very by the numbers, but just it's given a little boost because it's a fucking vending machine.
Yeah. The only other anime that I've watched is Trigun Stampede, which is the remake sort of Trigun I'm assuming it's just a remake of the original Trigun kind of story arc, but it's very short. It's like 12 episodes. And it I don't know, it's a little too breakneck. Like I watched it because I saw that they were going to start showing Trigun Stargaze, which is the follow-up. And that seems more kind of like set at least somewhat in space. So I was like, well, I'll watch this, but just watching this made me watch the original Trigun because like it covered stuff I remember from the original Trigun, but it just like happened. Like it's like, there's no like kind of adventure going from town to town that I remember from the original. It's like, he meets up with Meryl and then they're in another town and they're fighting Gale, the whirlwind or whatever his name is, and he's dead. And then it's just like really rapid pace, really not in a good way, you wanted more room for it to breathe way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, visually it was fine. Like it had this weird, kind of almost hybrid between, CG anime and, kind of like almost Pixar-y looking, because Meryl looks kind of like she would fit in Frozen, except for the cell shading. But I didn't mind the visuals. Like, it definitely showed more of, whereas, original Trigun seemed to be mostly, alien world, Western. There's obviously like a lot of like technology going on around here. It starts off, it's a failed colony fleet. Like,
that's kind of what happened in the original, isn't it?
I don't remember. I never watched all the way through, so they didn't talk about that, at least in the beginning, that I remember.
No, I saw like some of the end on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, maybe I assume they eventually got to it in the original series, but yeah, there's a disaster and the colony ships crash into this planet, and
yeah,
they're just the remnants of the people that were on the ships, and here they're just showing it right off the bat that, Vash was on the ships and he's not a normal human, and his brother, Million Knives, which is a weird name for they call him Nye in all the flashbacks and stuff, but it's like, well, he's calling Million Knives now. Was he just like called Nye and it was like, I know, I'll call myself Million Knives because, I can control a bunch of sharp, whirly things.
Or is Nye just a short for knives?
Yeah.
Like Dave versus David.
But why would you call a kid Knives? Because, they're being raised by this, one of the colony ladies. And
maybe it hurt when he came out.
Well, he was born from a plant, so,
Right. Yeah, no, I get you.
But yeah, so it was worth it. But it was also frustrating and just made me want to watch the original Trigun.
Yeah, Trigun had that nice little blend of lore, but also episodics.
Yeah. It hit some of the episodic like points, but like really quickly. Like for instance, I remember in the original Trigun they had the guy and his big Frankenstein's monster son that had like the fist that shot off that was like attached by a cable. So that happened, and the very next episode was Gale, the guy with the chain guns around his forearms. Like one episode after the other, like just bam, bam. And I'm pretty sure in the original show, those were like, 5, 6, 7 episodes between each of those points.
Yeah.
So just, I don't know. It was a stampede. Like maybe it was called Stampede because they were just like, we want to get through just the high points of this, story arc to get to the next part, which is, after all that, after the Million Knives fight and after, so that's, I have to do some research to find out if that's what they were going for. I haven't really looked into it. And I didn't really think about that until just now. It's like, well, it's called Stampede, isn't it? It felt like a stampede.
Yeah.
And then the other day, a couple days ago, I watched the new Running Man movie. I really liked it. Like that was good. It paid homage to the original in a way, in that it on the currency, the new dollars, they had Arnold Schwarzenegger had his portrait as the man on the money. Didn't say who he was, didn't say if he was like the president or whatever, just whenever you saw pictures of money, there he was on it. I can't speak of how close it is to the Stephen King story because I never read it, but it's definitely more broad than the original Running Man movie. Like, it takes place over the course of pretty much all of America.
From what I understand, it's closer to the original Stephen King story.
I would think so. I would think if they were going to, but it also was this weird, it was very cyberpunky, and not just, because it was futurist, but it was kind of retro futurist. It was like if the 80s became the future.
Yeah, which is why I have to watch this now.
Because like people had cell phones, and they were smartphones. They still had screens, but they were kind of chunky and looked like if someone from the 80s had designed a modern smartphone, touchscreen smartphone.
Oh, that sounds dope as hell.
All the cars, like the poor people areas, they were all driving, 80s and maybe even early 90s cars that look retrofitted with some kind of, electric drive or something. So you had like, an 80s Cadillac, but it had like this kind of hump thing on the back, and like kind of like in like Back to the Future, they kind of had like, weird wheel covers and things, but they were very
Doc
clearly.
Brown had the conversion on the DeLorean when he went to 2015.
They were very clearly, old 80s and 90s cars, whereas in the new area, they had, more sleek, modern looking cars, but they still had a kind of like, retro 80s future flair. It was very much, you could easily have said that this was set in the Cyberpunk 2077 like universe, and it had the same kind of trappings, the same look, the same feel, just without all the like, penises everywhere. But no, it was a fun movie. I liked it. I'm trying to think of what else I can say about it. It was, if you don't like Michael Cera like Kevin, you'll be glad to know his character dies. So,
now it was Edgar Wright who directed this one, right?
I believe so.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool. I do like Edgar Wright quite a bit.
Yeah. So and when I was talking to the Film Gauge about it, he was like, it seemed like a very un-Edgar Wright movie because it doesn't seem to have much of a message. I was like, oh no, it was very classist. It was very class warfare. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was, here's the poor people. They are so dirt poor. Like his, I can't remember the character's name, but the main character, his apartment was like concrete walls, and like there's a pipe running up, along one of the walls, a big, pipe with one of the wheels on it. Like it looks like he's living in a, basement dungeon. Mm-hmm. And, his kid is very sick, and he's doing it for, money for the kid. But then he meets people later, and they have like a 5-year-old, girl that has cancer. She already has lung cancer because of all the pollution and where they're living. It's just is. And there's also the message of like, well, they shouldn't be able to do this to us. If we just band together, we can fuck them up.
Yeah, and turning people's pain into mass entertainment, right? Yeah. There's no commentary there.
No, not at all. But it is in no way relevant.
But he ends up being kind of the spark.
Yeah.
Because he, survives for long enough.
So this sounds a lot like the original story.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So that is very enjoyable.
Awesome.
Let's see. Look around. Anything else I've done? Like I said, I built the Lego Blacktron. Kevin, for Christmas, one of the next things I'm going to be building at some point. So I was very much in trouble because I found out a little while ago that Bandai, the people that make Gundam, Gunpla, they started making Macross Gunpla. Shit. So for Christmas, Kevin gave me the Macross Plus YF-19, which was the one of the Valkyries from that show. One of my favorite designs, actually, for a Valkyrie too. It was what was his name? Samu Dyson's. That's right. And it does transform, but interesting is they have a kind of what they call a shortcut change, in that it kind of like parts forms. You like take it apart and swap a couple of pieces and put it back together to do the transformation, which, it makes some of the pieces more sturdy, because a lot of those, when they try to transform, can be very, small pieces. A lot of transforming toys, when they do that, they use metal for those pieces so they can be more sturdy. So,
yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to building that.
That's exciting, man.
Have figured out how far, am I going to just put it together, or do I want to actually panel line it and paint it and stuff?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of markers.
Yeah. So looking forward to doing that. And, well, I guess that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what we got to do now? Come on.
Game.
Oh, shit.
We
Game.
must have a game.
Game. Fuck. I forgot about the game.
Okay, you think of a number and we try to guess it.
Oh, man. I totally blanked on the game. I don't have a game.
Furious Googling.
Googling game didn't do anything.
If you figure one out, I might be awake for it.
Okay, wait. Maybe we could do something with Kevin being tired here.
Oh no.
What if you were given an option to give Kevin a ridiculous dream, what would it be, the ridiculous dream you'd have him have?
I don't know.
Shit. Okay.
Let's see.
Water slide made of piss.
Oh God! Fuck off!
Look, I already almost have those dreams. I found a subreddit. So look, here's the thing. I've always had weird public bathroom dreams, not anxiety.
Oh, are we talking about your weird ass bathroom dreams now?
I'm not talking about anxiety about it. Well, maybe a little bit of anxiety, but I'd go into a bathroom and it'll be either some combination of these three, either very dirty, confusingly laid out, or out of order. I'll go to use a urinal or toilet, and all of a sudden I'll notice, it has a sticker over it that's is out of order. And
gather around, children. We're going to read our new children's book, Mike in the Infinite Bathroom.
Or sometimes fractal, I'll open a stall door and then there'll be a toilet, but another stall door that goes to another stall and to another stall.
This is fucking fascinating.
But then I found...
tell them about the fucking subreddit.
And then I found a subreddit called something like Bathroom Maze Dream, which is a bunch of people, a support group that talk about having these fucking dreams. And I was like, holy shit, I'm not alone.
Now, do you have to go to the bathroom when you wake up from one of them?
Of course I do. I'm sure that's the subconscious trigger of it is I have to go to the bathroom. Therefore, I start having the bathroom maze dream.
Okay.
I don't have those dreams, but I've gone. Sorry.
Oh. I was going to say, so we can expand from just doing games to also, what is the fucked up dream you had recently? That's another segment.
See, my bathroom dreams are always I have to pee. Why am I pissing in a drawer?
I have that too. I've had dreams where I was peeing in a weird location, a hamper or something like that.
Behind someone's couch.
Never done that, but yeah, I can commiserate with that. I remember I'll go to I'm at someone's house and I'll go to their restroom and then it'll be broken, or I start using the restroom and realize, oh, that's not the toilet I thought it was. It's their trash can. And like the toilet has just morphed into a trash can, or the toilet has just disappeared completely and there's just the hole in the ground.
Never had that.
I can't think of a single time I've had a bathroom dream. But
You will now.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're gonna now, buddy.
But and I can understand where like the sort of the bathroom maze dream comes from, because I've had like reoccurring dream of some aspect of the bathroom. And one day I think I was coming back from Dragon Con or going somewhere. Anyway, I stopped at a rest stop here in Mississippi, and I went inside, and I was immediately transported to my dream because I remember this fucking bathroom from my dream. So I'm assuming as a little child we had stopped at this bathroom, or one very much like it, because I'm sure they built them several to the same floor plan. And I was like, holy shit, I've dreamt of being in this bathroom before.
Well,
recently.
You know what they call that, right? Deja vu.
Ah, yes.
Oh, boo.
Episode title.
Yeah. So what about you, David? Any weird reoccurring dreams?
Like, I don't know about reoccurring, like... I mean, I think I've told you the story about the time I dreamt, like, my family let the dog drive.
No.
Oh, okay. I seriously woke up pissed off, like, for half a day at my stepdad, because this dream felt so authentic. But
Wow.
I had a dog named Toby, lovely little guy, Cocker Spaniel. And one night I had a dream where we were on the road and Toby was following us in a car. And I was in the back seat of the car while my stepfather was driving, and I'm like, no, Toby's not supposed to drive on the freeway.
The freeway. He could drive in the neighborhood, but not the freeway.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. And then I woke up and I was pissed at him, my stepfather, that morning. Because I was so mad that he let Toby drive the other car.
Wow.
And I don't know what the fuck that was about, but legitimately, like, have you ever had a dream where you've woken up and you're pissed at someone for something they did not do?
Yes.
Was it as ridiculous as what I just told you?
I don't remember. I just remember waking up pissed off at Mike.
Oh, God, what did I do in your dream?
I don't remember. That's the point. I was just like, this is stupid. I should not be this pissed off at Mike right now. Now, for me, the strangest thing that's ever happened was learning how to lucid dream. Like, I was in a dream walking on a road, and I started shrinking, like, against my will. And
I remember that sanity effect in Eternal Darkness on the GameCube.
Yeah, but, like, I got down and, like, was like, this is a dream. This is stupid. So I grabbed, like, 2 blades of grass on the way down and pulled myself back up to normal size. I was like, wait a minute. If this is a dream, I, like, jumped off the road and started flying.
Yeah, I've done that before, and every time I wake up.
Oh, it's been great the few times I've been able to do it because I didn't wake up.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess my my logic center is like, no, well, I know I'm dreaming. Like, this is a dream. Yeah, I could fly. And my body's like, nope, you're not getting that.
Now, the only thing is, the way I fly in the dreams is like if you're standing... No, it's like if you're standing still on, like, a slick floor wearing socks and someone pushes you, and you just... No, but, like, that slow build-up of momentum to speed on, like, if you're on ice.
Oh, I thought
specific dream physics. That's so funny.
For a minute there, Ken, I thought you were going to say you flew like Lard Bullet.
No, I did not fly like Lard Bullet. It's just there's a speed build-up.
You got to build momentum, man. I get it.
Yeah.
I do have regular, like, dreams where I'm falling, and then I will wake up and feeling like I had just fallen.
I think we've all had
a lot
that.
of those. And I think a lot of that is like
Dude.
due to stress and stuff like that.
When you have the dream you're falling, and when you wake up and the bed's shaking, you're like, was I hovering? You know you're not, but you're still like, you know,
I don't know that I'm not. You don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I live in California. We have earthquakes all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like all the small ones. But I do have these moments where I'm like, I know that I was dreaming, but I'm also kind of conscious, and I just feel my entire like existence shaking.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like I feel I feel like my body is rattling, or maybe like the couch or the bed is rattling, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You
It
ever
could
had
just also be an earthquake.
ever had a night terror?
Oh, all the time.
Like the full
I don't remember a lot of them.
the full can't move but feel a presence like over you.
Yeah, usually it's my cat.
Well, Mike's
My
being
sleep paralysis
abducted. Mike's being abducted.
Well,
Between the three of us, he would be the one to be abducted. wouldn't he?
Yeah, I know. The skeptic would be abducted and not believe it.
no, my brain made it some kind of like evil demon shadow thing.
Oh, you got hagged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, that was rough.
Oh, I can imagine. I've had something like that. But
Because
like,
you feel like you're awake. You're like thinking this isn't a dream. I'm awake.
no, the one where I woke up and like there was a loud electric hum through the house and like got up and ran into the living room and everything. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
I tend to, if I do remember my dreams, it's usually because geometry and like layouts are all fucked up, because I'll be like, oh, here I am in a high school. Wait a minute. This, this hallway is too long.
David.
I go out the door and all of a sudden I'm somewhere else.
David, are your dreams non-Euclidean?
They can get that way, yes.
Okay.
But a lot of it is just like, okay, like almost like I'm moving from one set to another sometimes, where it's like, there's no fucking way this hallway would connect to this, other place, but it just happens. Or it's like I'm dreaming about like a place where I lived, and all of a sudden there's like an extra fucking room.
Been there.
Yeah.
Dude,
I would consistently have dreams that there was like a whole other school hidden at our high school, Mike. And that's like, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Not like during high school. And there'd be like all kinds of shit in there. And the thing is, in the dream, we're in high school, and I just hide in the other school.
I've had, okay, Kevin, remember in our high school, like the upper level continued onto the cafeteria, right? But the lower level stopped.
Yes.
At the hill, but there was a door there. I've had dreams I've gone in that door and like found various different things in there.
Hey, hey, Mike, you want to know something funny?
Huh?
In Mailbox Rocket Ship,
Yeah.
in the novel version, that's how you get to Mike's lap.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw in that door like in real life, but in my dream, it's been a combination of either like just a big blank room, or one of them, it was like the hill was still there, like it was like a crawl space with just dirt, but also
And Hitler and Ava Braun were down there?
No, just all a bunch of old desks just thrown in there, like strewn about everywhere in there in the crawl space.
This sounds like you found a NeuroViz video.
And I'm crawling over the rusty old dirty desks.
It sounds like some kind of Welcome to Derry. Fuck.
I was going to say, he gets in there like Prague Snarbos looking for Tiggy Skibbles.
It legitimately, I think I've seen a scene like that in one of those Alex Kane backroom videos.
Yeah. Well, speaking of dreams, I would like to go have some.
Yeah.
Kevin
Eepy.
Kevin Eep, I am so starting to like lose the battle.
But you could win the war, Kevin.
So no other questions from me then. Got it.
Yeah, sorry, man.
No, that's okay. You worked hard, Kevin. You worked hard. You should.
I work hard for my money, so you better treat me
hard
right.
For your money. All right. Well, let baby have his nap.
I'm a little icky baby.
Don't fucking say that. Don't.
I don't even fucking know.
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh, I'm too fucking tired. That's the funniest goddamn thing in the world to me. Oh, God.
I just had to shut that shit down immediately.
Yeah.
It was not a direction we need to go.
All right, Kevin's now got the giggles, so we're gonna now climb out of the distraction hole. Positive affirmation. I positively affirm that this is not the bathroom maze dream.
Go pet a duck.
Don't pet a duck. I think they're assholes.
Go
Not as
pet,
assholes as swan.
Go
not
pet
goose.
an otter.
Fine. Cuddle an opossum.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got a bad rap.
Yeah. No, they're very. I've seen some.
Oh,
some
we've had some
videos
adorable
recently.
little fellas show up.
Well, I'm just out even online. People that I guess have rescue possums.
You ever seen the possum bus where it's the mom with all little babies?
Oh yes.
Yes.
So cute.
All right, so we're out of here, so Kevin can go to sleep.
I'm an achy baby.
We
Fuck you! Stop it!
I don't even know what he's referencing, and I guess I don't want to know, judging by David's.
It's just horrible. It's just horrible to hear him say
It's
that.
not a reference.
He's a grown man.
Oh.
He's a grown
It's
man.
just disgusting.
He can't be role playing a child like that. Not even a child, an infant. No.
Kevin's gone bye now. We're climbing out of the distraction hole. We will talk to you again next time when we have some new distractions to talk about, or maybe some old ones.
Oh, God.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Leave the baby in the hole.